Well. It's my first time doing a weekly stream. I'm kind of nervous. I'll have a good friend on, Zach, in a few minutes. He's doing his intro on his channel at AGGROBLAZE96, wherever he's at. Hello, chat. Hello, Kevin. Hello, that one Kano. We are not playing Kano today. Apologize for that. Maybe we can do that in the future. I wanted to learn a little Aurora today. Because, with Viserai leaving, I was like, might be the best Rune Blade in the game now. Now, does she have a bad Vincent matchup? I've been told it's not good. Is Vincent a good deck? I don't know. Uh, I've heard that it's one of the best decks. I've heard it's not one of the best decks. I'm really excited to find out about it. But for today, I'm really excited to talk a little bit about Aurora. Uh, I used to be an old Briar player, and so I decided to pick up the deck a couple days ago. And I'm just really excited to talk to Zach about this deck, because he had some good success recently at Battle Hardened Memphis. I think he almost top 8, and he lost to Lucas Oswald for a win and in for top 8, I believe, on stream. So there's no other better person to have on here. Hello, or good night, whatever you guys are up to. I'm just glad to be here today. Uh, I have his list pulled up. I'm gonna unmute myself so whenever he's ready, I'll be here. But how's everyone doing? What's everyone's feelings on Viserai leaving? I'm kind of curious how everyone feels. Iron Weave and Nebula Blade. I got some really bad news about the Nebula Blade, actually. Yeah, I believe it's the 28th is when Viserai is no longer legal. So without Viserai in the format, what changes though? Like, what are y'all's opinion? Oh, good riddance. Holy smokes. Okay. Is that a Florian player? Feels bad? Why does it feel bad, chat? I wanna know. I wanna know. No Nebi Vin and post Armory deck Aurora. I'm excited to see what the Armory deck brings. I know that we've had some really interesting majestic equipments in the last. So I would love to see a Lightning Runeblade headpiece or chest. I think Lightning Greaves is good enough. I'll be very surprised if they can power creep Lightning Greaves snaps. Uh, Same with Grass, just 3 block value and a way to kill your opponent in 2 damage. You're glad Vis is gone, but he is going away. I loved Vis. I'm gonna miss him. He was the first deck I ever played at any tier 3 or 4 event. Actually, fun story. I think it was my winning in for day 2 in calling Indianapolis, the one that Michael Hamilton won on Starvo. It's my winning in, and my opponent is Rhea Adams. And I remember this I remember this moment because this was the moment that I almost cried. Uh, she was on Prism, and I was on Viserai, and she gets to go first. She goes Miraging Metamorph, pitching a yellow, and I draw my hand up and I look at it, and it's 2 ninth blades, a red amplify, and a red amplify, and I'm just like, okay, I'll block and pop it. And she goes, pitch a blue, double Genesis on turn 0, and I remember losing the game on the spot.
What a way to lose a game.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think I came back at the perfect time for this.
Oh no, I was talking about Viserai and how I just remember losing the day 2, and I was just like, it's just one of those memories I'll just never forget. I was like, and now she's my local, so now I get to harass her all the time about it and just be like,
Who are we talking about?
Rhea Adams. It was a win
Oh,
in.
nice.
It was a win in for day 2 of calling Indy when Starvo was around, and I was on Viserai
Yeah.
Scalata, and she throws Miraging Metamorph, and my hand is 4 poppers on turn 0, so I pop it, and she pitches a blue and goes Genesis, and plays 2 Genesis, and I'll never forget that moment. I almost cried.
I would have. I'm going to assume you lost that game.
Oh, I got stomped. It wasn't
Just
even a
stepping out on the
game.
edge here.
It wasn't a game.
Oh, dude, that's hilarious. I love it, dude. I love it.
Okay, so I'm going to transition over to looking at this deck of yours, Zach. Actually, before we do that, tell us a little bit about you. What are your favorite toppings on a hot dog?
Dude, yes, finally. I've been waiting so long. People ask me this randomly in chat. It's such a boring answer. It's almost criminal. I am a chili dog kind of guy. I am very straightforward. I'm very to the point. Just chili. Keep it simple. You know
Just
what,
chili?
Taylor? I don't think I've ever heard you answer that question. What are your favorite hot dog toppings?
I'm going to say something criminal then. I don't like hot dogs.
Yo, pause. You know what, guys? I'm sorry. I thought we had a special stream tonight. It appears we don't. Thanks for coming by. I'll see you guys tomorrow. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I like
You don't like hot dogs?
if I'm at a cookout and someone's like, "Do you want a hot dog or burger?" I'm taking the burger 10 out of 10 times. I think hot dogs are kind of like what is in a hot dog?
Who knows? They're delicious.
No, no. If you can't tell me the origin of the meat, I don't want it. Like
Oh
like a
man, I
hamburger, I'm
guess
like,
we're
"Oh,
just
this
different.
this is probably cow." But like the hot dog, I'm like, where is that?" They're like, "It's dog." I'm like, if "It's a hot dog." Like I don't want that. You
Don't
can't.
mind me casually googling what a hot dog is made of on my other monitor as we're
Have
having
you?
this conversation.
Do not Google that because it's gonna ruin it for you. I'm
That's
telling you.
probably true.
Okay, so while you Google this and like learn the mysteries of the universe, I'm gonna start showing off the deck a little bit.
Go for it, dude. Let's have at it.
Okay, so let's talk about your FAFB. What does that stand for?
No, you take a guess and then I'll tell you if you're right.
I don't know. I couldn't guess.
It's a meme. It's a
Oh,
meme.
oh, okay. Oh, wow.
It's like a TikTok soundbite meme at that.
Oh, okay, okay. I see
So
you.
it stands for fast as fuck, boy.
Oh,
Was all I could come up with, and I didn't want to put the F word in the actual like title of the deck when I was creating it. So that was what I came up with.
I think it's way funnier now that you know that people can like look at your list online, like through Talishar. I think it's way funnier now if you could do that. You're like, wow, the most played list is, whoa, whoa. Okay.
Yeah, I probably would have named it something different with that in mind.
Oh, someone in chat says brats are probably better. Oh, spam is better. Is it possible to have a
Spam.
spam hot
No.
dog? A
I'm
spam
sure
dog?
anything's possible. Anything's possible.
Dude, okay, actually that sounds pretty good. A spam dog? Okay, anyway, so back to the check. So, why Aurora?
Okay, so since Rosetta's release, I don't know why, but I have just like kind of been pulled towards Aurora. Even though I feel like most people know me for Guardian gameplay and all of the mid-range decks that I like, I love aggro decks. Like my origin of card games is Magic, and I love Burn. I love these red deck win style strategies, and this just feels like 0 for 4s the deck.
Mm-hmm.
This is as close as I feel like we get to red deck wins.
Mm-hmm.
And so I really like Aurora, and the consistency of having Go Again on her weapon and her hero ability is just insane.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. So, whenever I beat you with Briar, did it change your mind on if you wanted to play
Bro.
Aurora?
Bro, get out of here, dude. So this man, something he's not telling you, at a pro quest, this is like my first pro quest I ever top 8 at his local store. This man razor reflexes his Rosetta Thorn in top 8 to beat me after I had already calculated like going down to like 2 or something like that. And that was such a tragic loss. Because I think if I get to the next turn, I have the game almost like locked up.
Oh
It
no!
was so sad.
Oh no! You gotta tell the whole story if you're gonna tell part of it. It's way funnier than that. It's I have
Oh,
a
go ahead then.
I have a 2 card hand, and you're on 5, and I pitch to Rosetta, and I'm coming in for 2, and I have 1 card in hand, and I have Tunic up, and you go, I'm just trying to make sure I can't die here, and you sit there for like a good like maybe minute, and then you're like, can I remember you specifically asking, can you lightning press a weapon? And I was like, you cannot. And so you block 2, and I was like, okay, Tunic. And you're like, what? And I was like, Razor Reflex it. And you're like, what just happened to me? Because I had 1 Razor Reflex that weekend. And I just never forget that moment. And you're just like, what just happened?
That was the day that you became like my arch enemy. I was like, no matter what I do in life, I have to beat Taylor Crawford at Flesh and Blood. That's been my goal since that day. And I'm pretty sure I'm like in lifetime against you every time we've ever played.
No, 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 no. You destroyed me when I went through my Katsu and you were on Victor in the top 4 of the RTN at House of Cards.
I do remember that.
You
Yep.
you destroyed me.
I don't know about that.
Dude.
You put me down to like 8, and then like you eventually ran out of cards because I just kept throwing choke slams and spinal crushes at you every turn.
And then the next week I played in your Talishar tournament you host in your Discord and got to the finals and lost to Victor again.
I remember that. That was against Sam too, I think, which made it even funnier because Sam hangs out all the time.
I was in
man.
shambles.
I have watched you either get rolled playing that Katsu deck or just absolutely roll people so many times playing that deck. Like, I don't remember what event it was, but like round 1 on camera, you play through like 3 turns of major disruption against Michael Fung. And then you finally get a turn. And I remember you went off for like 35 or 40 or something crazy and stripped almost every card out of his hand.
Oh, you're talking. Oh, that was a Pro Tour Los Angeles round 1.
Okay, yeah.
And dude, I looked down at my phone and I saw Michael and my butt clenched. They're like, Michael and Taylor, please come down to the stream. I was like, oh, I'm about to get destroyed on stream. Like, this is not what I wanted. I learned Katsu like 3 weeks earlier because I watched Tyler Brawl and one of our locals play it, and I was like, dude, that's the coolest looking deck ever. So I grinded out 3 weeks of it, and dude, oh my gosh, that was awful.
That deck was in such a good spot, dude. That deck was in such a good spot when you were playing it. Because didn't you finish like 9th at the calling that weekend too?
That calling was the biggest. I've never wanted to vomit as much as I did that calling. Because like I went 3-1 at the Pro Tour and then I hit draft and I'm a notoriously bad drafter. Like notoriously bad. I don't know if I can't read the cards when I'm drafting. I don't know what happens. It's like there's like a like the Goblin Mask in Spider-Man that calls to him? That's me when it comes to draft. Like in my mind, I know what I'm doing, but then I look at the deck that I just drafted, and it looks like I've never picked up a Fab card. And it's like, oh, cool, I'm the 4th Enigma in this pod. And I'm like the one on the very left. I was like, I can't believe I took Yellow Waning Spectre as a sign.
Dude, I love it. I absolutely love that.
That was I was like in shambles.
Oh, dude, that's too good.
Oh, yeah.
That's too good.
Kevin Murphy's in chat. Oh, yeah. So, there's one draft event I did win, which was the Kasai CNC event. I actually have
You picked a hell of a one to win right there, dude.
No, but the story is hilarious. Because what happens is, there's like 4 Guardians in the pot, and I'm the one Kasai. And my deck is just the literal goat.
Wow.
Like, it is just
You were a one of Kasai in a draft during heavy hitters?
Dude, yeah, it was... I don't think my life got below 10 in the whole draft. I was just like, okay, block 6, throw 9, block 6, throw 9, block 6, throw 9, like every turn.
That's crazy, dude. That's actually insane.
Yeah. This is such a big sidetrack. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, let's get back to Aurora. We're having such a great time. I apologize.
Don't be sorry. This is what this is about, man.
Yeah.
This is what this is about.
Okay. So, Aurora. So, when you're looking at the deck, with Viserai leaving, do you think that you get better or worse into the meta?
So, it's a really interesting, like, I don't know for sure off the top of my head, if I'm being honest. I've actually been trying to think about this all day while I was at work. Viserai wasn't what I would call a bad matchup necessarily. Now, was it a good matchup? No, absolutely not. But it was always very close, and Warmongers in the side could really help you swing it one way or another, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. So having that in the side really bought you a lot of points. But going down to 6 blues, I think has definitely made the Viserai matchup worse. And so now that it's gone, I kind of want to reevaluate whether Warmongers lives in the sideboard or not, if like Azalea is going to spike that much in popularity. And if it's the case, then we probably need to keep it. But, one of the biggest winners of Viserai leaving is Florian, in my opinion. I actually think Florian gets a big buff because Florian really struggles into into Viserai, and I think Enigma gets a big buff. So with that in mind, I still think we're on the all gas, no brakes plan. And, you use cards like Exude Confidence, Tunic to play into some of those more mid-rangey style decks and try to get value off of Starfall. And, I think Aurora is just as good, if not just a little bit better, because I think more people are going to be jamming new into the metagame. And although a lot of people don't agree with me, I really like the new matchup.
Okay. I would. Hopefully, we can play against a new.
That'd be fun.
Something in my chat someone wants to know is, can you beat CYB Jarl consistently without Poison the Well?
Consistently, I mean, it's tough. Like, Exude helps a lot. The extra blues help a lot. And you're kind of leaning into, like, the just, like, bring in, like, the fries and try to be as consistent as possible every single turn. But it is a tougher matchup because not only... So, like, against Enigma, when they had Count Your Blessings, we were trying to just put as much raw damage into the deck as possible. But now, against Jarl, we're having to play against life gain and disruption in the form of, like, Blizzard and, Channel Lake Frigid and things like that. And having to play around Blizzard is a really big piece of this. The one thing that I've noticed is that if you're playing against a Jarl and they're on, like, the full fatigue plan... I mean, they're on Count Your Blessings and they're just on, like, Rampart hard fatigue you, then yes, I think you get there every single time. Like, I think it is very, very favored for you. The Jarls that scare me are the Jarls that are playing cards like Icequakes, Frostfangs, and then they're also supplementing in these Count Your Blessing Jarl. Like, they're supplementing it into the deck list. I think that becomes tougher because you have to deal with the disruption and you have to deal with trying to stop them from gaining life. And that makes it more tricky, in my opinion.
Okay. I know Ed Knight right now is probably fuming that you just said that you can beat Jarl, but he's probably in shambles right now.
To be fair, when I say that, I'm not playing against Ed Knight every Friday night at my local armory.
I am. What are you talking? I am. That's the issue. Oh my god! Every time I lose now, Ed's gonna be like, "I thought it was favored." Oh my gosh! What have you done to me?
Ed is a step above most when it comes to Jarl, in my opinion. And so if there's anybody that is going to make me sweat when it comes to playing Jarl, I'd put Ed on that list.
Oh, don't let him get too big of a head.
Listen, I like Ed a lot. I think he's a very down-to-earth guy, and I have a lot of respect for the way he plays. He is one of the few people that teaches me new tricks about Guardian decks, so I really enjoy watching him play.
Oh, God, his head's going to be so big for testing.
I mean, yeah, you got to talk to him after this, not me, so sorry, bud.
Okay, so let's play some games. You can try to walk me through a game or two. I have a special account just for today.
Oh, do you? I can only imagine.
Oh, what? Launch. What's happening? Oh, I have to log in?
I was like, player one, is that your special account?
There we go.
I knew it. So I laughingly to myself, I told Carly earlier, I said, it'd be really funny. I said, if Taylor and I had thought about this more beforehand, I would have, like, bought him a headband that said AGGROBLAZE96 on it and sent it to him if we had planned this like enough weeks in advance. And so you could have had that to wear on stream tonight.
Literally, my wife, I was like, "Hey, sweetheart, do we have any red t-shirts I can wear around my head?" She's like, "Why?" She's like, I was like, "Don't worry about it, but do we?" She goes, "I don't think so. I think they're all dirty." I was like, "Not like today." Oh my gosh, I have to fight my local. Oh.
Do we? Oh, so we know this person?
Yes, this is Zachary Knudsen. He day 2'd on Fang, actually.
I was like, I know that name from somewhere.
Yeah. So how would you sideboard into Fang? This is going to be 0 blue Fang, 17
so
DPX.
In this matchup, wait, I'm sorry.
Oh, he left. No.
Yo, what?
Oh my God, it's even worse. Okay.
Dude, here we go.
First or second?
Oh, against Jarl, I like to go second. We need to get tempo, even as bad as it can be for us.
So I'm going to assume that we won Flicker Wisps.
So you're gonna laugh. I do not play flickers in this matchup.
Holy smokes, dude! You are a
I know.
gamer.
Stick
Blues?
with me for a minute. Yeah, we bring in the blues. We bring in the exude confidence because we want those, and we bring in the fries.
Okay.
The fries are just a generic lightning starter, and we're just gonna play 60. Now I do play. I play Tunic in this matchup,
Okay.
and I play Lightning Greaves.
Awesome.
If you have the Lightning Greaves, it can actually help you block around a fused Oakenold.
Okay. That's what I was gonna ask.
Yeah, it's always my thought process.
Okay. So you play a clean 60 and just like if they play like in the fatigue, you just kind of accepting it?
If they play into fatigue, like if they are a hard fatigue,
Mm-hmm.
we are on offense so much, and as long as we are carefully pitch stacking, it is in my opinion that we normally get there anyway. It doesn't matter. That's been my experience.
Oh, Kevin also mentions that Greaves can do funny things around hypothermia.
It can. There are some really cool lines. Wow, this is as bad as it gets to start the game. He's going to target grasp, almost assuredly. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Okay, so what's the line here other than concede?
This hand is what we in the business like to call really bad.
So like we could just E-strike for 7 and just Arsenal Arcanic Shockwave. Or we could E-strike for 5, Pitch to Grasp, Starfall, Arsenal Shockwave.
So there's not really a world. I think we want to pitch to grasp, pitching the Warmongers because we want to see the Heaven's Claws first.
Okay.
And then we're just going to E-strike for 7, and we're just going to have to plan on arsenaling the Shockwave here, I think is going to be the play. Just to try, like, we're just going to try and strip a couple of cards here.
Cool.
Or not.
Oh, man, I love Fab. Fab's so fun. You guys do this for fun. That's so cool.
I just hyped this matchup up, and dude, we're about to just get absolutely rickrolled. Like,
Ooh, Kevin says,
starting off
is there
here.
a world where we just send Heaven Claws and make an embodiment? Ooh.
We could have done that. I'm not a massive fan of that, but it is an option that we had. Man, this is another hand of all time.
Do we just take 4?
Yeah, we're probably just supposed to take 4 because our hand is like pretty decent here.
Okay, so I assume we start off with Fry. Oh, actually,
Yeah,
actually, do we want to go Starfall? No, I think we want to go Fry.
It's tough because we have to decide how much we want to value being able to keep the channel in play, and there is a chance we don't draw into a lightning card.
Okay.
So I like leading on Fry, even though it probably strips a card. I think it's the better play that we have.
Mm-hmm.
Because what we can do is, if our opponent blocks here, which they're more than likely going to, I think we should pitch a Snatch to Starfall, kind of try to set up for second cycle here.
Ooh, second cycle. That's fun.
And then, again, they're more than likely blocking here. If they don't, there's some consideration to play the channel. I think we're not going to play the channel pretty much no matter what here, based off of how we've played this turnout.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want to throw the... I was going to say throw the Shockwave and Fuse was going to be my plan, but...
Ooh, I don't hate that idea that we can go Shockwave fusing it with the channel.
I guess we're testing whether they have a CYB or not. So yeah, let's just let this happen, and we can just fuse and we can arsenal the channel. Because even then, no matter what, we have a card that instant speed that we can play to try and slow them down here. Or I guess to get more aggressive with.
Be aggressive. Be aggressive.
That's right.
But so, like you said that we win these games, right? You said if they play Rampart, we win. So
listen,
you're going to have to carry us to the promised land here.
And I'm going to do my best. Count your blessings from Arsenal incoming when they pass because they took the Arcane.
Oh, no. No.
From hand? Okay, see, this is fine. We're going to Arsenal the channel. Yep, absolutely.
No, why do we Arsenal the channel? We could have...
Wow.
You lied to me, dude. This deck sucks. I'm just kidding.
Dude, get out of here.
This hand's fine. We can just go Starfall, Channel, make an embodiment.
Mm-hmm.
See? See, I see everything, Zach.
We have options. The problem is,
They all suck.
well, if we don't hit with something pretty good here, we're going to be in a tough spot.
So
Because we don't have a lightning card.
So we're supposed to lead with Exude then.
I would 100% lead with the Exude because we're going to force them to play our game this turn. Dude, you are the king of drawing garbage, bro. These hands have been atrocious to start out the night.
I am. Oh, this is going to be a long stream, boys.
Nah, dude. Dude, we're good. We're good. We're getting the nonsense out of the way now. When we still win, dude, I'm sorry. I just read your tabs up at the top. I hate you so much.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Am I Nathan's brother? Good shampoo. How to be funny. Oh my god.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
I'm rolling.
Hey, man, that's a mangle, and that's going to come to our face in a second.
Yeah, it is. It's going to be okay, though. So we're going to lose our channel. This has not been a great start, but it's okay.
This looks pretty good,
all right? This hand looks a lot more playable. So we have to decide what we want to block with. Keeping Grasp is pretty important for pushing a lot of damage over the course of the game, and giving up a Frostbite is pretty bad for us.
Okay.
So I'm thinking, or what do you think here?
I think we give up Static Shock, Burn Up, because these, like, Burn Up's never going to hit into Rampart. So we block 6, then we go Entwine, Arsenal Gone the Flash for a bigger turn.
So I actually really like keeping the Burn Up and Shock because we have the ability to throw 14 at them on our turn. I think that, or I guess it's not 14. I guess we don't have the Starfall. I can still count. So I would block with the Static Shock, the Grasp, and the Lightning Greaves here. We are giving up some value into later Oakenolds, but I think right now we're in such an awkward spot that we just have to find the room to get aggressive here. And if our opponent draws a Blizzard next turn, then we're really just up a creek. But it is what it is.
Okay, so we're going to both, and then do you actually want to lead on Starfall first or Entwine first?
I would lead on Entwine first because if they go for the Blizzard play, we can use Tunic to keep our chances alive here to be able to try and hit or force multiple cards out of their hand. Interesting decision.
That means that they have Count Your Blessings in hand, which is good for this Burn Up Shock.
Interesting.
No, dog, trust.
I mean, I believe you. I'm just like, I don't know. It's funny because I just spent Friday night trying to explain to someone that if someone pitches to resources most of the time on a Burn Up and Shock, like they either really don't understand what's going on or they have like a specific setup for this. I mean, I guess like the most obvious play here is that they have, defense reaction. Okay, perfect.
If you want, I can invite them to chat and ask them why they did that.
Oh my god!
Hey, man.
So we're just BMing in the first game. That's exactly what we played around.
So we go Tunic.
And I would pitch the Entwine Lightning.
And then this might actually eat their gauntlets. With a block 3 gauntlets CYB. Oh no, actually they just don't know what they're doing. I'm gonna invite them to chat and let them know.
Bro. Alright, we got an Oakenfold out of the way. I can live with that. This turn served as like a pretty good setup turn for us. I wish we would have got the gauntlets right there.
I think this hand kind of plays itself.
Yeah, this hand's pretty solid.
Now, the question is, do we Arsenal the Lightning Press or do we play it out? And I think we probably Arsenal, right?
I was like, I'm a big fan of Arsenaling it here because we have Crown of Providence especially. I'm actually a really big fan.
Okay. See, we got one good hand today, boys. We are locked and loaded for this. This is our battle-hardened Charlotte winner, Zach. AGGROBLAZE96 on Aurora. I'm telling you right now.
Bro, it's on my goals of 2025 to win a battle harden. We'll see what we can put together. It's gonna be a
Overrated.
lot of good.
Overrated.
It's overrated.
Yeah, way overrated.
I'll make that decision when I'm actually holding the trophy. Until then, it's still on the list.
What's the jar at? So we're actually like gonna try to fatigue them. I think that's our plan now.
I love it. I'm here for it. What is this? Are we like playing Lexi and we're like counter fatiguing Oldhams?
Oh man, we're gonna. Oh.
This is a hand and a half.
So, do you actually want to play the burn up shock here? I mean, since we do have the lightning press, it is probably optimal to play it. But what is your?
I was like, I think, yeah, I would play it here. The lightning press makes it pretty free for the most part. And weirdly enough, I would actually end up pitching the electrostatic discharge, not to start our turn. I would probably lead on the rabble here just to start the turn.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, there's only 6 blues in the deck, so like I was like, dude.
What a gamer moment we just had, boys. Seen that snatch. Okay, so now we lightning press, or did we lightning press on the second one?
So I probably would lightning press on the second one, just because I want them to give me more cards here, as my idea here. So I would somersault. Yep.
Do we want to give them back their CNC?
Listen, you make your own decisions. You make your own decisions here.
No fun.
We got AGGROBLAZE96 and 69. Dude, telling you, this is the stream of champions tonight, dude. Y'all don't even know.
So the reason we want to lightning press the second one is to bait out to see if they have any D-reacts, or what is the logic behind it? Can we get better knowledge of their hands?
So I like to get both of those things you said are accurate. I want to get better knowledge of their hand here to let me know what they're thinking and how they want to play this turn.
Oh,
Also, there's always the chance they just give it to us here, which is perfect. Which means now we can throw the Ravenous Rabble. Because we know we have a Snatch on top of our deck, we can save the Lightning Press for next turn.
That makes sense. Okay. And then they take... So what does that mean that they have? They have Count Your Blessings and a Hammer Swing?
I was like, more that or they have a Fused Oakenold. More than likely it's CYB into like Swing Hammer, Arsenal, another CYB is what I would guess. Oh my god. Okay. Interesting. So they pitched that. Man, I really don't want to give up a head slot this early on in the game. It feels very, very awkward for us.
There's no way that's correct.
Yeah.
I think we block Snatch, Lightning Press, make an embodiment. With whatever we draw, we Arsenal.
So you're wanting to block with the E-Strike and the Shockwave to give up the Lightning or to keep the Lightning Press. You want to go Snatch, play the Lightning Press. If we draw blue, we can activate Aurora, Arsenal the channel, or we can just pitch the channel.
Yep.
Okay. I would probably value the E-Strike and the Shockwave at higher value than I would the Lightning Press here, just because those are like, I mean, you got to think the Lightning Press is a 0 for 3 where we're like kind of like getting a little extra here is what I would say, because we're trying to like be cute almost. But I really like the idea of keeping E-Strike as a 0 for 7 or a 0 for 5 that draws a card, and the Shockwave is always a 0 for 5. So I think those two cards are better personally. I probably would have just taken 6.
Taken 6? Holy smokes.
Yeah, probably.
You're crazy.
I agree. I live on the edge sometimes. It's just, it'd be like that sometimes.
God gamer. Well, math isn't real. Value isn't real. I just want to let you know that.
Listen, says the man that I see like counting and pitch stacking and doing all these things all the time.
I don't
Miss
know how
me
to
with
pitch
that
stack.
trash, bro.
I don't know how to pitch
I don't
stack.
believe you. You sold yourself on not being able to pitch stack the last time you were on my stream, because the last time you came onto the stream, you literally said, "Oh, you're gonna draw this, this, and this hand" when we were playing Victor. So nah, you can miss me with that trash, bro.
That was pure luck. I felt it in my bones.
My man calls all 4 cards and says, "Nah, it's pure luck, fam."
What did I say?
Oh man.
So what do we do here?
So the channel gets worse if we pitch it because it's just worse later in the game. And the Arc Lightning has real value to be good late, but we also just pitched a Discharge, which does not play well with Arc Lightning.
Okay.
I'm probably arsenaling the channel here just because we have a higher chance of getting value out of it. Okay. So I would probably
just keep both.
Yeah, because Arc Lightning serves the same purpose as an embodiment here. So I think arsenaling the channel is a better play. Oh my god! Oh my god!
This game is too easy. So Arc Lightning first, and then channel in priority of the arcane.
I mean, yeah, you can. I would just play out the channel and then play the Arc Lightning.
Oh, but I want to be fancy. I want to let them know that I'm a gamer.
If you want to be fancy, then you go for it, fam. That's what we're here for. All right. Okay. So they have 4 prevention left after that. We have to decide.
So probably Tunic Starfall then.
So we want to pitch a blue.
Ooh,
or we want to pitch we want to pitch our blue because it works with grasp. So
yeah, that's easy.
I think we're gonna go draw a card on the E-Strike first.
Okay.
Because even if they blizzard here, we can still play around it. We can use Tunic to play around the blizzard here. They've shown us one already. Another Arc Lightning's actually insane. Captain Insano shows no mercy.
What is that from? I've never heard that. What?
The Water Boy.
Okay, so now here, more than likely, we're going to get to draw a card. Hopefully it's a blue. We're going to make an... Well, the embodiment doesn't matter. Oh, no, I hate this game. Okay. Oh, I am the greatest gamer to ever exist.
Dude, you have turned it in from straight trash to just, like, God draws. Like, this has been wild.
That's what I do. That's what I do.
You should meet the amount of people that I talk to that talk about how lucky you are at drawing cards.
It's not luck.
This hand's cracked.
It's pure skill, and just no one understands it. It's okay though.
I knew it.
So
that's what I tell them.
Yeah. So we want to lead here. We also want to lead on Flittering Charge because if we do somehow get Blizzard, this is a better arsenal. So we go Flittering Charge. We can go Tunic Starfall, but we can save that for later. So it should be Flittering Charge. Rabble, Tunic, Starfall, depending on if we've drawn or not. Does that sound correct with you?
That's exactly what I would do.
Gosh.
And when we flip a blue here, when we only have 6 in our deck, we're just going to cry.
Buddy, I was already going to cry. It's not a big deal.
Water sucks. It really, really sucks. Yeah, dude, I love when people know movies that I quote when I'm streaming. Oh, yeah, we hit a red. Dude, Taylor's a gamer, bro.
This is actually the best red, too, because when we draw it, we can actually play it.
It's insane.
Revealing the Lightning Surge.
Bananas. Dude, he gets it. He sees the lines, dude.
I've been doing this for a bit. This whole fab thing.
Bro, you would think this guy would be good enough to win a calling.
No, you shut your mouth right now.
I say that to you like I've ever even come close to getting second place in a calling.
That was pure luck. I just drew better than my opponent. So we do this. He can actually... Oh, he really doesn't want
to... So he's going to try and deny us the draw here.
And then we just throw 4.
I mean, yeah, every time.
Silly goose.
We get to guarantee we push 4 points, and we get to end up with an arsenal here. I really like this play. And now we've almost run him out of equipment.
This hand looks really good.
Bro. Jesus. Oh my gosh. Dude.
Okay, so
how do you do this?
I think we're going to start off with Arc Lightning. I think that's the safe bet, right? And then I think we're going to want to play our arsenal, which has Go Again. I think I understand. You are right. This has a 100% win rate into Jarl. You are right. I apologize.
It took one game. He's cracked. He's in there. He does not need me anymore.
And the stream is over after this game. I'm sorry, everybody.
Dude, the first time you streamed, I remember when you streamed Acilio, I remember you saying that. You went, you know what? The stream's over after this. No questions. Thanks for coming by. And I remember I thought that was hilarious.
So I got really lucky with that because it's like the first stream with Acilio was like, I got to play against Arachne, Phi, and all these other decks that made Acilio look really good. And I was really excited about that. I was like, this is awesome. So, what's the worst thing they can
These
have?
draws are insane, Doubt. These draws are insane.
What can I
Blizzard
say?
is pretty much the worst case scenario at all times against us. Um, it's pretty much as bad as it gets.
I did not.
Yo,
I did not expect Oasis to come at me.
interesting.
Oh yeah, deal 1 damage.
My man's trying to just skip through the arc lightning.
He's taking forever to just let me kill you. Okay. I'm just gonna play it now. I'm not gonna be like, in the resolution step, we're going to put it back into our hand.
Well, in a real tournament, I 100% would because it's correct.
You guys wouldn't understand how big brain I am to do it in resolution step. That's like whenever I used to
He's
play against.
insufferable.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You just now noticed that? Yeah, of course. That's the whole point.
The whole point's to be insufferable?
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh, he said no blockies.
Dude, throwing Golden Sun for 29 King Kong is ridiculous, dude. That's awesome. I'm actually very excited to see a OG hero make it back to, like, get to LL, personally. So, I have a pretty, like, weird take on this turn and how we should end it. I think a lot of people would tell you that you should Arsenal the Entwined Lightning because it's free go again for next turn. But I'm actually a really big fan of just throwing the Starfall here because we're keeping a 0 for 4 in our deck and we're pushing 3 damage through that can't be blocked unless they want to give us Tunic.
Ooh, I'm reading that I'm getting laggy on my stream. Oh no.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to fix it. But I don't know how streams work, so.
All right, so Taylor immediately decided he didn't like my line.
No.
And he went with throw the Entwined Lightning.
I have a good reason though, okay?
All right, hit me with it.
He had no cards in hand, and he could, and he just takes 4.
We could have pushed through 3 and saved the 0 for 4 for later, you forehead.
Buddy, I'm trying to kill them before we have to get there.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay, what would you do with this hand?
Probably cry.
Don't we just throw 6 and then Arsenal one? We can Arsenal Stack Shock or Exude, probably Exude.
We're probably going to want to Arsenal one of the Exudes here. It's such a good card to have in Arsenal just to, like, be able to start your turn with.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. I am trying to figure out my lagginess.
Oh, no, you're good, dude. You're good, man. Go ahead.
Yeah. If not, we can.
Hey, what's up, Kyle? How are you, buddy?
We can move everybody over to your stream if need be.
Dude, I'm just happy that we're doing this together, man.
Yeah, I know. It says it's not receiving enough. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
By the way, in case you guys are hanging out in the chat and you guys don't know, Taylor streams on this little unwell-known channel called TheCardGuyz. You know, they're not very popular, but they make great content.
So true, King. You're so true.
I think you guys actually have the most subs of, like, anybody on YouTube in the Flesh and Blood space. Maybe DM Armada has more than you guys.
I just live off of Nathan and Josh's work.
Listen, they definitely laid the groundwork for you guys, and you and Aaron are just running right in there. Well, I take that back. I don't ever see Aaron stream, although I would like to.
I think that'd be interesting. I am currently, to my chat that is dying, I apologize, and I'm trying to fix it as we speak.
I'm sorry you're having issues, dude. Is there something I can help with?
I have no idea. It keeps telling me not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming.
The only time I've ever gotten that issue, I had to restart my stream and it started working fine.
Restart my stream? Dude, I didn't even know how to start my stream.
I didn't say it was a great option. I was just letting you know.
Okay. Am I supposed to just block 6 here?
I'm honestly debating if that's something we should do, because my one concern is that we only have 21 cards in deck.
Yeah, but like...
let's look. How many graveyards have we played? Or how many... I'm sorry, like, let's look at our graveyard. How many Arc Lightnings have we played?
Buddy, 1, 2, 3.
All of them?
Yeah. Okay, I'm starting to stream again. I'm back. I had to pause it while I worked on it. Hopefully that fixes the issues. Worked on it. Hopefully that fixes the issues. Okay, so what's the line here, Doc? Okay, so what's the line here, Doc?
I would probably. So the lightning surge is going to cost 1.
2, right? Because of the...
yeah, sorry, it's going to cost 2. We're going to have 1 resource left, is what I was trying to say. And unfortunately, Tunic does not save us from the channel.
Yep.
But what I like, unfortunately, Tunic does not save us from the channel.
Yep.
But what I like the idea of doing here is actually, is there any world that we just throw the flittering charge here? So I think we should throw the. Sorry, hang on. I'm trying to process this hand. How do we want to pitch deck this is really my question, because every card matters here. We could play Burn Up and Shock and have 1 floating.
Okay.
And then we could play the Lightning Surge from Arsenal.
Okay.
And then we could pitch to the Lightning Press. I guess it really just depends on how many defense reactions they've played. I really like to play the Lightning Press with the Burn Up and Shock to try and get value out of it. Okay. And this feels like as good as his hands is going to get with it.
Okay. Hold on, sorry. I'm just doing that so my opponent doesn't leave.
No, you're good. Lead on the Burn Up and Shock, pitching the current funnel.
Okay. Audio is skipping?
Dude, I hate you're having so many technical issues.
It is life. Okay, hold on. Can you talk for a second, Zach?
Yeah, for sure. I'll talk about whatever you need me to.
Okay, it looks good on my end.
So this happened to me the other night, and like I literally just had to restart my stream and turn it back on. And I know you already did that, but that was just what I had to do for myself the other night. Was the only way to like keep it going.
Yeah. So he's just gonna take. Okay, so then we pitch the flittering for press here.
Yeah, I would pitch the flittering for the lightning press here. We're forcing them to have another defense reaction or take a truckload of damage here. Now they probably could have a respite or something in their hand, but it's going to make them feel a lot worse that they played the Sink Below here, as opposed to just pitching to be able to use Rampart in a card from hand. I'm guessing since they gave us the Sink Below so quickly. Oh, wow, that's insane. Insane. God, we're so good at this game, dude.
I've been telling myself that for years.
Oh, this hand's also insane. Dude, I mean, he kept 4 cards. He's probably going to be able to keep the channel. So we have to be a little aware of that when we're like thinking about our hand here.
No blocks.
I love this guy, dude. You can't make this shit up. No blocks to the moon. Do you know this was this guy's advice when I asked him on how I should play Lexi going into Nationals? He said, who needs to block? And then I played against like Bravo in round 2 and proceeded to need to block.
Why did you block? You would have won Nationals if you didn't block.
Dude, shut up. I hate you
I don't know what you're talking about. That was your Nationals to win if you didn't block.
I would like to tell you that I knew enough about Nationals back then to have actually won the thing, but no, I don't think there was a chance.
Okay, so we take the 4 here. We go Fry pitching a blue, and then we can actually just go Static Shock, Arsenal and Flittering.
I love it.
Because we just need to keep the pressure up. We need to get cards out of his hand repeatedly.
Yeah, we're pretty much never going to block the hammer here. And being able to continuing to play cards is like just the best thing we can do. The one thing that I am concerned about is that we have only seen 1 copy of, I think we've only seen 1 or 2 Command and Conquers at this point. I don't think there's been any pitch that I've noticed. No, that was a Count Your Blessings. But having Crown of Providence at this point, giving up the second slot doesn't really matter. Giving up the first one is the big one. And now that we've given up the second one, we're pretty okay to just block with Crown whenever we feel we need to keep a big hand. Listen, Val, this isn't 2021. We have to block when we're playing Ninja now.
No, we are not blocking. Stop trying to block.
God. Zach said this Jarl is going to tell their friends about this close game they played versus the gamer AGGROBLAZE96 and not know Taylor was being the IT department the whole game.
Look, man,
I love that.
I'm having a great time trying to figure out how to stream while also beating Jarl. Okay, that's what made today much better. I'm having a fantastic time.
I'm living it up, dude.
Okay.
Ugh. Back to 8 sucks. Yo.
I think this is good, right?
Yeah, it can be.
Now with that attitude, it is, okay? That is the correct attitude that we look for in this house.
If
Jesus
they
Christ.
don't have Blizzard, the Tunic lets us throw our entire hand.
I'm pretty sure we want them to have Blizzard, because that's a card that does nothing.
That's probably true as well.
See, you gotta, like, see the whole picture, Zach. You gotta open
I,
your mind up.
I really wish we could Arsenal the Lightning Press here.
I really wish we couldn't, because I want to kill them. Watch, you ready? Oh, it has to go again.
I'd be blown away if we killed them this turn.
After they had that, yes, me too. But we do have a pitch stack red card somewhere, so we might have a chance.
We probably have a few of them.
So, I'm trying to think. So if we go Starfall, is there a way that we can go 2 lightning?
So you can do it all here. If you throw the current funnel, then you pitch Heaven's Claws to activate Starfall. You can then throw the other Heaven's Claws and then use Tunic to activate Aurora.
Oh my gosh, we are so gaming. I cannot believe we're gaming this much game. Our opponent should just be in shambles at this rate, knowing that we can do all of these things.
Absolutely. And they haven't used Rampart this turn? Dude, thanks for playing.
Oh my gosh, what a scrub. Oh, I have to put that in chat. Have you tried getting good?
Oh my god.
I'm learning so much about YouTube and how streaming works, like how much IT maintenance there actually is.
You guys notice he didn't say anything about how much he's learning about Aurora, right?
Oh, Aurora's cool. I just love throwing 0 for 4s and 1 for 3s. That's cool.
All right, so are you prepared here and now to tell your chat and my chat what you're playing in Charlotte?
Oh, just Aurora. What's up? Yeah.
So we can 100% lock you in on that.
Yeah. I played Aurora at the RTN yesterday.
Dude, do you know how many things I've seen you played in RTN? You showed up with a foiled out Acilio deck at an RTN, missed me with that trash, bro.
I'm sorry that you don't understand what true skill looks like.
Okay.
I remember my pitch stack. I believe I should block with Crown of Providence to put this Warmongers on bottom.
I agree.
I believe I know what the next card is, but I'm not going to say it because if it's not what I think it is, I'm going to look like a fool. Please be what I think it is. Please be. It is. Okay, good.
Dude, he's so good at this game. He's unstoppable. I love leading on Snatch here.
It's a good card, I've been told.
There's 2 more Count Your Blessings in their deck.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I was like, are they even going to search for one? I don't even know if they have one left to search with. I'm playing Amulet Titan in Charlotte, bro. I don't know if you heard.
Someone registered for the RC.
Is the regional championship in Charlotte?
Yes, it is.
Oh, that's cool. That means there'll be some of my Magic buddies there. That's fun.
Yeah, because I had to decide if I was going to play in that or the Battle Hardened.
You still play Magic?
Yeah. I play on the side. It's my like little side game.
Oh, it's your side game, huh?
Just don't tell Fab. They don't know. They don't know about it.
I'll keep that in mind. I'm currently messaging your brother and asking him if he knows you play Flesh and Blood.
Not my brother. No, not like this. This hand slaps. No.
Yeah, this hand's awesome.
I think we actually supposed to keep one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Make an embodiment. Oh.
Yeah, 7's just good enough to where we can activate Aurora and set up a 5-card hand.
You know, once I beat this guy, I have to invite him to chat and tell him I have 100% win rate into you, right?
Oh my god. Dude, I swear, I could not play against you on Talishar. It would tilt the shit out of me, dude.
I'm just having a good time. That's all that really matters at the end of the day.
Yo. Okay, I was like, brother, there is no shot you are just giving us.
That means he's got to count your blessings.
Yeah, for sure. I was like, dude, there's no way our opponent has played this game as well as they have, and now they're just going to just give us the tunic. 7. They're gonna play to count your blessings. Is this the yellow one? I think this is the last yellow one, if I remember.
Let's check.
They might have pitched this one.
3. Yeah, it's a yellow one. So it's a yellow.
Yeah.
Yeller. Oh, they declare no blocks. How easy is this game? Oh, it's the Oasis Respite. I did not plan on seeing.
Okay, so they had double reactions here. Yo, Brad, let's go, dude. Thank you for that 4 months of Prime support, man. I appreciate it, Brad. Thank you so much, brother. Appreciate that.
Thank you, Brad.
This guy.
See,
yo.
This is a gaming moment. So now we can safely assume that this is not going to hit. So I think it actually might be correct for us to go sword, play discharge, give it +2, then play flittering charge for 7, playing channel to give it go again, and then coming in for 4.
Yep, I love it. You mean coming in for... Or no, yeah, it would be for 4. Because the flittering charge is for 7.
Yeah, silly goose.
Dude, listen, I'm still trying to work through the turn here, and you've already figured it out. Clearly, I'm getting my notepad out here, dude. I'm going to start taking notes.
Oh, we can work on a deck together for Charlotte.
It's been a long time, man. It's been a long time. Yeah. Last time you helped me with a deck, I'm pretty sure I was playing the best deck in the room.
Are you talking about Victor?
Yeah. Like, opening weekend, Victor was the best deck in the room, in my opinion.
I did like that deck a lot. Big fan, big fan.
Brad said, yo, I've been trying to get that to show for like 3 weeks now. Well, brother, I'm glad you got it to work, man. I appreciate it. Sometimes Twitch and YouTube are finicky about when they'll let you show like your membership and sub notifications.
Ed, Blizzard isn't real and cannot hurt us, okay?
We have Tunic to play around Blizzard.
I know, but he's like, bro, what are you doing? And I think this is the optimal line.
I actually think this is just the best line we had here.
I know, but Ed's doubting me. Oh, Edward Knight, the 7th or whatever.
I mean, with a last name like Knight, dude, you have to be the 7th.
Yeah, I think we win here. They're dead anyway, props. Oh, yeah.
If they don't have a defense reaction or count your blessings, it feels like we are in a very, very good position right here.
I'm just gonna play it now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just in case they play like a 6. Oh.
Yeah, they were gonna play count your blessings to stay alive, and then we were gonna draw into a.
I don't see the. Oh, would you like to enable chat? This.
Click on the top of the deck.
100%.
Oh my god!
No, I'm just kidding.
I was like, dude, you are not doing this to some person. I swear. Click on the top of your deck. See what we're gonna draw.
First
I can't remember.
on this deck. Oh.
Ooh, yes. Ugly.
Oh, kind of lame. Good game. Good game. Jarl is lame. There you go.
Oh god.
I love Fab. Never mind. I'm so bad.
Dude. You guys does everybody remember when Taylor was doubting me at the very beginning of that game? Does everybody remember that?
To be fair, we drew like probably the worst 12 cards in a row.
Yeah, dude, those opening hands sucked.
Okay.
Yo, let's go. Also, you're killing me. Can you just make this full screen? Like, oh my god.
I don't know how.
F11 on your keyboard. You're killing me.
I don't know what happens if I press F11 on my screen.
What? You're a coder. How do you not know what full screen is?
Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna have to pull up my stream and press F11 and see what happens. Cause I have a 49-inch monitor.
What?
Yeah, my monitor's 49 inches. So when I press F11, it like takes up 49 inches, and I don't know what.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, whatever. All right, so we want second strikes, we want fries, and we want the defense reactions, and then we're gonna cut discharges.
I've never cut a discharge. I mean, I've never played the deck, but...
Over on the left, third row from the top.
Buddy, I had to think about what the third row was there for a second. Okay.
I could see it all coming together. I could see it all coming together, fam.
Okay, you ready? Okay, hold on. Let me press F11 and see what happens to my stream. It might implode.
Oh, God.
What does it look like?
Oh my
Oh, my
god,
eyes.
that looks awful.
My eyes, they burn. They burn.
I have never regretted something I have said to another human being so fast as I did in that moment right there.
Dog, I told you. I was like, man,
Yeah, you
dude.
did tell me. I will give you that.
Ugh. Okay. I'm not Arachne, so this is coming in for 2.
Or is it?
Dun 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 dun.
Are they gonna discard the Marcus card?
Do I just block with Rabble? Do I block with what do I block with?
Yeah, just block with Rabble, I guess. This could just be too. I don't know. I never trust anything this deck's up to, dude.
That was. I'm sorry, dude, but my eyes are bleeding after what I just saw.
Yeah, that was a wild preview. I agree. That was actually crazy.
Dude.
Yeah, Taylor's search tabs he has up at the top. By the way, for anybody who doesn't know, they say how to start a YouTube stream, how to impress streamers, how to be funny. This is probably my favorite. Good shampoo. And then it says, am I Nathan's brother? The fact that Taylor even thought to do this shit makes him like one of the funniest people ever.
I wish I was funny. Thank you, though. Do I block 3 or 6 here?
I would probably just block Gone in a Flash and keep the Easter egg.
That's my goat line right there. That's my goat.
We might take a little bit of damage this turn, but we're going to put a channel into play on turn 0. So
I've actually been
F
informed
it,
that
we
you just
ball.
win the game. Like, that's what I've been told.
It's generally how it goes. Because after this, we're going to draw an Arc Lightning, and they're going to cry.
Sir, you have to select 2 things? Okay, you don't even want to, like... Oh, okay. We're playing against a silly goose. Oh my gosh. Oh god, we're gonna get silly goosed.
Yeah, so it's making them pick 2 because he threw. Yeah, I assume it's why he did that. So we'll take 1. When this hits, they're going to mark us more than likely, which means we'll just give up the E-Strike on the next one if they throw it at us.
Yeah. Are you Nathan's brother? That's a secret between me and him. I'm not allowed to disclose it.
If you hover over the stream in Discord and hit the arrow above the PFP, you can minimize those. Yo.
Dude, I've
been able to do this the whole time.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Can safely say I did not see this coming.
It's kind of hot, actually. I love when Draft Shaft gets in the decks.
I'm not saying I love it, dude. I actually love it, but man, I did not see it coming. Yo, Weston, thank you so much. You just made the stream quality so much better for all of us, brother.
I don't know who Weston is, but thank you.
Weston's the G is who he is, and that's all you need to know. Making my stream look better. I can code you, Talishar, but don't ask me to full screen Taylor right now. Dude. That's number 3 on how to be funny and 4 on how to impress streamers. All right, what do we got? Okay, so this hand's actually just crazy.
Because they don't have AB, we actually pitch to grass, Rabble, Second Strike, Starfall,
I would throw the Rabble and see how they block first.
Yes, sir.
So the interaction... Oh, dude, I hate this game. So the interaction with Grasp is that the Rune Chant hits before Second Strike does. Mm-hmm. So we're actually able to give it go again, and we don't have to Grasp before then. Oh. So we can actually just Grasp with the Second Strike. It's really cool.
Oh, look at us gaming. I'm so sorry.
Dude,
Redbird
gamers.
I'm so sorry. He said
listening to you read somebody's entire name is amazing.
Dude, he's like, "Are you Nathan's brother?" I was like, I told him no answer. He goes, downvoted and unsubscribed. Oh my god. I'm the downfall of the card guys.
Yo, let's go. Pocket with that second month at tier 1, dude. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate that, man. Means a lot, fam.
Kevin said, I can't wait for this to get sheltered to prevent the Rune Chant. And then we just get...
And we're going to cry. And we're going to proceed to the crying step.
The crying step. That's my favorite step in the game, actually.
So, why are they blocking this?
Because they know that we have Static Shock in hand, and they don't want to play around it.
I would not throw the Static Shock at them, actually.
What would you do here?
I would activate Aurora with our Heaven's Claws, and then I would just arsenal the Static Shock and set up a 5-card hand with the channel in play.
Okay. Someone asked, "Are you really bald?" No, no.
I'm gonna need you to stream more regularly just so I can have these kinds of questions in my life.
That's a trick question because like I shave it every like 2 or 3 days, so kinda.
So
Like
not really, but
yeah,
yes, I guess.
I could have hair. It wouldn't look good for anybody.
If you've ever seen pictures of Taylor with hair, just know that we're winning the life battle right now because he doesn't. Trust me. Oh, this hand's actually just stonks, bro.
Someone says, "I'm gonna give away a secret. None of us bald guys are actually bald. We do it as a joke." That's a good one.
It's really just a power move.
Yeah. It makes like I've always wanted to cosplay as Lex Luthor like 24/7, and this was my chance. Am I supposed to block this? Yeah, I think I'm supposed to shelter this to prevent.
I think so because we're stopping the third one. I was really hoping that they had a better card to play here. I mean, we would have had to have soul read the fact that they had like pledge to have given them grasp.
Mm-hmm. So here we're supposed to lead off with lightning surge, so we can get
Absolutely.
value off of that, and to have that and that and that.
And turn on Aurora. Yeah, we're doing the whole thing here. We're doing the whole thing here. Yeah, get your weapons out of here, dude. You're not attacking us again. Get out of here.
That's why we play defense reactions.
We block, son. So Brad, I told Taylor that if we had planned this out enough in advance, I would have bought him a headband that said AGGROBLAZE96 on it. And you mark my words, next time we do something like this, it will exist.
It will. So I think I'm supposed to Starfall first, then grab Spry if it still hasn't hit.
Yep. I was like, if they decide to block this with like Furnace or Crown or something, or even a card from hand, we're just going to utilize Grasp and make them give us the value.
I like it. I like it.
Give me those cards.
It's kind of like a gold token that does 1 damage.
It's kind of like a gold token that does 1 damage.
Yeah. Can we
Probably the most disrespectful way I've ever heard Grasp of the Arcanite described, and I'm here for it.
So we get.
So when you say Kevin, are you talking about like Smurf, like Kevin Murphy?
Yeah. He's actually my next stream next week. He's gonna teach me how to.
Dude, that's awesome. I love Kevin, dude. He is awesome.
He's beat me before, and I'm really salty about it still. So I can finally take it out in a public forum.
So, at least we have salty runbacks on the menu. I love it.
He beat me at a battle hardened once, and I'm still kind of angry over it.
I understand. That's why Taylor likes me. I've never beat him in a major event.
Yeah. This was all just a ruse to get him on here so I could be like, oh, you think you know Prism? Like, I don't care if you want to battle harden.
I won't even stream on Monday if that's going to be the premise of your stream. I will just watch your stream on Monday night if that's going to be the case.
So, more than likely, we're going to want to arsenal the last card in our hand, and then whatever they do, we're going to want to play it to prevent us being hit because we're marked. I think that's a good line. What are your thoughts?
I mean, dude, you hit it. You nailed it. This matchup is free, Udo said. This is Trader Crawford. I've never heard him called that before.
Trader Crawford. Well,
yeah, Udo called you Trader Crawford.
Well, because they know I'm a big fan of Trader Joe's, and I get it.
That's why.
Yeah. I can't believe that you don't know the lore.
I assume just because you don't play Cilio anymore.
Yeah, that's probably it too.
Yo!
Mine's way funnier. I think we declare no blocks and then we play as sheltered. How's that sound?
Yeah, I want to arsenal the sigil here because, well, I guess we could technically pitch the sigil to Starfall, but I like the idea of if we have the ability to arsenal the sigil, we can save it for a channel and just stare at him.
Okay, I like it.
Oh, this is so good, dude. This is so good for us. Bro, Taylor's always yapping about something. That's what I love about him.
Yeah, that's kind of like my thing, right? Is I just love yapping. If you go on Twitter right now, I'm pretty sure my bio says yapper. It just says yapper.
I firmly believe that. Taylor beat me in a Talishar tourney, and I don't play Fab anymore. Bully AF.
Well, that's actually what I used to do. Is whenever I used to beat somebody on Talishar, I'd invite him to chat and be like, "You should quit."
Oh my gosh.
I'm just kidding. Okay, so you like burn up shock, fry, and then decide on the starfall with the suffering at some point.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea to like kind of see how they play it out,
Hmm.
to see how we want to go forward.
Zach doesn't like the phrase "no blocks." Well, he's in the wrong house.
I don't know who said that, but they're right. I enjoy blocking.
Blocking is for people that don't know how to put their decks together to attack well.
Bro, what?
Look,
Who is saying that?
uh, Joshua.
Oh, Josh? Dude, tell Josh to get out of here, bro. I know Josh is just, he lives to troll me.
I kind of want to throw just this because that eats their bracers one card, and then they're gonna pitch to Fire Vein, and then try to,
I completely agree.
and then we can just, holy smokes, my computer just, hold on, oh no,
Did your computer just die? It's okay. It's probably just Talishar, dude.
I don't know,
Probably just Talishar.
I don't know. I think I literally,
I mean, I can still hear you.
okay, there we go. It fixed itself.
If our opponent had 3 fealty tokens, I would probably consider pitching the sigil just to try and get extra equipment or cards. But I think that since they don't have the 3rd fealty token, we can use our sigil to deny them the value of like being able to turn that on for free. Yo, getting crown here is insane.
Yeah, I must say, this does not seem like a crown moment. I thought the correct
No.
play would be bracers, 3 block, pitch to for a dagger, come give it a buff to 4. We play sigil, and then we win the game.
I think if they were going to block with anything, it should have been Furnace right there. Like if they were going to block that way.
Silly goose. Sigil, throw 7,
It's so good.
lightning press, and we can decide between what we want to arsenal. I think is correct. Do you would in this situation would you rather arsenal arc lightning or sigil?
So I'm going to be honest. I don't know if I want to arsenal either one of them.
Whoa
We're up
there.
12 points, and they're like they've used a lot of equipment. We can utilize arc lightning and push a lot of damage this turn.
Okay, so arc it, play this.
I would go arc lightning, put the sigil on the bottom, and then like the floor of our turn is pitching the lightning press to Starfall to be able to have some split arcane damage. Well, you're gonna draw a card. Yep, there you go. You're on top of it.
I actually would like.
And we get to arsenal arc lightning anyway. God,
you-
we're so good at this game. It's criminal.
But you said, and I quote, "I don't want to arsenal either." So I think we should just play it. You said that, not me. You said it.
Okay. You cannot take my words and twist them that much. Okay?
You said it. You said it. I'm just following your rules.
Okay. All right. Chat. Taylor, clearly. Josh, get him. Josh, get him.
Oh my gosh.
The fact that they're giving us 2 cards to block feels even better.
What a silly goose.
Insane. I wish I always drew like you do, dude.
It's really easy. You just simply shuffle and then you draw 4, and it's just
And it's just there.
it's just there, dog.
You're insufferable.
I know. Now you're starting to get it. So we're gonna.
All right, 17-point life lead, and we have an arc lightning, and we drew the shelter from the storm. This is actually just insane.
I think I'm just gonna play shelter here. Actually, hold on. I don't.
What are they doing?
No. Let's play irresponsibly, okay?
All right, hit me with it. What's the plan here?
I'm gonna show you, and you're not gonna like this one. But like, you have gotta trust me. Now we're just gonna kill him.
I actually don't hate your line.
That's the nicest thing you've ever said to me. Thank you.
I really actually like that decision. It's funny because I was getting ready to ask if there is any world if we consider filtering the crown to be able to try to make our hand better and just give them the 3rd fealty.
I can only imagine.
If they have like a pump or something.
So, with the sequel, oh, my opponent forgot that how this card works. No.
Yeah, they should have cracked one of those.
I'm gonna redo the turn. I'm gonna cry.
That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Take a breath, big guy.
I know, I know.
The power's gone to his head already.
I've never,
Listen,
I've never
Liam.
felt this good in my life. I can see why people stream now. Like people want to comment and
Our
listen to me. Holy smokes, this is insane.
But see, here's what happens is at some point you just say something that's completely stupid. Like, perhaps you tell people they can destroy fealty tokens with Roiling Fisher in a video that you post.
So,
And then all your credibility's gone.
but the thing is though, if you say it with enough confidence, people will believe it, and you can make it come true.
So we're just gonna lie to people and then cheat. Is that what we're saying?
No, no, no. No. It's not cheating. You just say it with a lot of confidence, with your chest, and people will believe it.
I see.
You
I'll
don't.
keep that in mind next time.
Yeah, like it's not hard. You just go, yeah, this is how that
It's
works. And they're like,
it's not
really?
hard.
And,
Duh.
and they're like, really? And you're like, maybe. I don't know. I'm pretty sure our opponent just went, I'm done, and left.
Oh, dude, they slammed their laptop shut and threw it across the room.
Oh, so let's see what. Let's look at your deck. Well, what happened here? Did you take a break? Did you like fall asleep?
Probably, yeah. Is that around Christmas time?
It's November to February.
That November was right, or I'm sorry, October was right when we got back from. What did I come back from? We went somewhere and came back from something, and I can't remember what it was, but yeah, that was. And then in Christmas, I always slow down during Christmas.
I speed up because like when people like you start like going slower, I want to go faster to catch up.
Okay, I see.
I'm having way too much fun with this.
Kit Roiling Fisher does not destroy fealty tokens because it does not say non-token auras.
Okay, so what do we want to play here? We want to play sigils.
It's actually the same sideboard here that we want in this matchup. So against Syndra, we want to cut cards that don't block. So we're going to cut electrostatic discharges, bring in second strikes, shelters, fries, and sigils.
Ta-da, like that.
What is JTMS?
Jace the Mind Sculptor. This is one of my
Oh my
buddies.
god.
He was messaging me
Oh,
today
okay.
about playing Magic. And
I was like, so you know this person?
no, I just randomly DM'd this to everybody, and
Dude, with you, it would not surprise me.
actually, I'm not gonna tell this person that I'm on stream because they will say something that. How do I get out of here? Okay.
My man turned off the chat.
It's just better for everybody.
I love that somebody in my chat automatically knew you meant Jace the Mind Sculptor. I love it.
How do you think I got my name? Help me, Jace.
I mean,
Ooh,
yeah.
A little lore there. There we go.
My man said a little lore.
So we want to block with Heaven's Claw and Somersault it, correct? Because we want to get active just in case they end the turn early.
Yep.
We can make an embodiment.
Absolutely. He sees it, dude. He's in there.
Dang.
How are the vibes? Dude, Taylor's killing it right now. Taylor's an all-star. It's almost like, he's good at this game. And on top of that, he's really funny.
No, well, that's just because I had to Google how to do that. That's not like...
Did you see that James White said that Viz might be coming back? Are we already on Copium? He's been gone like a few hours.
Oh, actually, I am wearing my my Viscera shirt today. Just for this. Today.
Did you? You did wear it?
Yeah, see, I have a Viscera shirt. Oh, let me see if I can get it on.
I was like, bro, I have your stream up on one monitor, my stream up on the other monitor.
No, I get it. You're not a fan, and I understand.
I'm a fake fan. I'm a fake fan.
That's fine. Syndra, we're gonna activate Aurora, and we're gonna look really good here.
Interesting.
Oh, he wanted to deny me the embodiment.
Yeah, no, I would block. I was like, I think blocking on turn 0 is just always correct.
Kind of an awkward hand.
It is kind of awkward, but I like arsenaling to shelter from the storm, so I think we should just play Arc Lightning, Friar Rabble, and then just Arsenal Shelter.
Okay. So
Mostly because I just want to push 3 arcane damage that they can't block.
yeah.
Unless they discard Shelter and we just cry ourselves to sleep.
I think we're feeling pretty good if they do that, actually.
Listen, Josh, I block as often as I can.
I
Not
hate
really.
blocking. Blocking's awful. It's like the worst
I love.
mechanic.
I love to block. Says the guy who put the Victor deck together and then sent it to me.
Okay, well, first off, my Victor deck was made to not block. You started blocking. That was the issue.
That was the issue. It had block cards in it.
Look, I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm just saying that's wrong.
I'm not saying I'm perfect.
I don't think we blocked this, correct?
Yeah, I think we let this one come through.
And then
Unfortunately, the one weird thing about this matchup is that sometimes you have to give them Mask. I try not to if I can, but sometimes it's just inevitable. Trent just said you pitch the blocking cards, bro. What?
yeah. I used to pitch it to tech plating.
Pitch a trounce to a tech plating. No blocks the entire turn.
Actually, there is a great story. I think it was the Armory. I had Aaron's cold foil tech plating, and I had a token Anathos, and I played against Noah Bagelman, and he's just like staring at me because I have like the cold foil, like like the really nice card, and then right next to the really not nice card. And
Oh, yeah.
I'll never forget this as long as I live. I get a DM about, I don't know, 2 weeks later going, hey, are you the guy with the cold foil tech and the token Anathos? What happened to your Anathos? I was like, that was it. Okay,
Bro, that's amazing.
so mine here, I kind of want to block with Second Strike, Shelter, throw, Snatch for 7, Arsenal.
Yeah, it's exactly what I would do.
Man.
Second strike's kind of awkward in our hand. Like we don't have a lot of go again. If we had chose to pitch the Arc Lightning instead of valuing it as 3 damage last turn, we could have thrown Snatch with Go again and try to keep the second strike here, but I like this line better.
Okay.
Taylor just knows that the Decilio doesn't block, so he's used to it. I mean...
Yes. I ain't going to deny anything. Okay,
So we've seen 2 Shelters and a Sigil through 3 turns so far, which means we're probably due for not having a defense reaction here.
that's a great art.
Twine Lightning's great. Yeah, absolutely. You love to see that. Yo, what a hand.
Is this hand good? I think, okay, I'm going to say something crazy. I think at one point we're actually going to want to block with Cop to get rid of this one.
It's very possible that we want to get rid of one of them.
We could do it here.
We could.
Oh.
We just have to determine if we're going to give them Mask. This honestly looks like one of those hands. So
We'll let it happen.
one of my thoughts here is that we play Arc Lightning and then we play the Arcanic Shockwave fused with a second strike, throw the Entwine Lightning fused with a second strike, and then throw second strike and Arsenal the Arc Lightning so that we're getting value. We're turning our Arc Lightning into a 0 for 4, and then we're playing a 0 for 4, a 0 for 4, a 0 for 5. And then we're arsenaling a card, so it's 5, 9, 13. It's a 17-point card, 4 card, 17. And then we're arsenaling an Arc Lightning. So I actually don't even know if I want to bottom one of the Arc Lightnings here.
Okay, let me think on this. Okay. So
Yeah, no, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
what if we draw a Snatch?
It's insane.
Do you believe in the heart of the cards, Yugi boy?
I do not believe in arsenaling Trounce and then crowning it away like you once told me to do.
This is great. I'll take it. You just gotta believe. You look.
This is just strictly worse. This is a strictly worse card than what we had in our hand.
100%, but we're gonna accept it.
He said 100%. I love the positivity going into this turn.
This will allow us to kill him after we get him down to a low number. That's actually the real answer. But then Arc Lightning also does that. Never mind. Look, we're just having a good time. Just bros being bros.
I'm here for all of the lines that you want to play. I think it's very interesting, honestly, to like see your thought process and to see how you think about the game. Like to see the lens that you see it through. And I'm not even like being insulting. I'm being dead serious.
Because it's
It's
so
just
aggressive.
it's very different than how I look at the game.
See, look. What did I say? So next turn we can block with like 3 cards and then lightning press to kill him. I am the best player in the world. I just wanted to let everyone know.
Oh my god!
I have drawn the
Hey,
nuts.
Annabelle, what's going on? I have to say, you played to drawing the ceiling and you drew it.
I
Like
didn't.
I will say that for you.
It wasn't like I just knew it was gonna happen. So this is not math trigger, so that I don't care.
Yeah, I would just let this come through. But could you go arc into arc and play your arsenal, pitch your elemental guy to play dagger into second strike? So con you could, but we would have been better off to just arsenal the second arc lightning there because it's guaranteed arcane damage on the following turn. And it's physical that can't be blocked. So keeping them both would have been really good options. Yeah, we'll just give him mask, I think. We're up 20-4.
I'm gonna like DM this guy and be like, I'm sorry.
So we're gonna go to 13.
That's fine.
Uh-oh.
I
I'm
think.
lagging.
Oh, you're lagging. Oh, thank you, chat.
Your Discord was streaming just a little bit there, or it
Right.
was lagging just a little bit, but it's okay. We're back now. Never didn't have it, son.
It's hold on. I'm trying to send him a chat. YouTube.com/TheCardGuyz.
Bro, do it. Do it. Really?
Hold on.
Oh man, this is amazing. Got to be honest, I would not have played that there.
Then when would you have played it?
I would have thrown Gone in a Flash here, and I would have snapped, and then I probably would have thrown Second Strike. We do end up getting more value out of this hand, but since we have the Lightning Press, I was probably just going to go for the cheese play of trying to get them. Yeah, I guess your hand just took everything out of their hand, and now we have 4 cards to play with. Oh, they're just dead?
Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
I've always wanted to do this.
BM. Just BM. Instant speed. In response, BM every time. Nice.
You should check out the stream sometimes.
Oh my god, dude. Listen, Taylor's making our win rate look better and better, one game at a time.
Are we 3?
We're 3-0 tonight. Taylor's crushing it, dude.
Look, it's like Ocilio, except for I can block.
Yeah, I've designed the deck to have a lot of 3 blocks in it.
Okay, now this one's awesome because I'm excited to learn.
Yes.
Okay, so tell me what to do, Sensei.
All right, so we want exudes, we want fries, and we want second strikes. We're not going to bring in any defense reactions. The idea is that unless it is guaranteed free, we don't block. Don't submit that deck. We're going to change our equipment. You're going to bring in Tunic. And we're going to get him. No, we don't want Lightning Greaves. We want Snaps because we do need to go again on demand. Mm-hmm. But I love this. I love bumping into Taylor randomly on Talishar. It's always a good time.
Well, what do I do?
This hand's not great.
Thank you. What else? What do I do?
I would probably pitch I'd probably pitch the Snatch and the Shockwave to the Grasp here. And we can Arsenal and Twine Lightning.
Okay.
And just hope that they have a Rune Blade hand over there.
them having no AB seems like a punt, correct?
I do not think that is correct at all. I say that, we're going to get rickrolled this game. Oh, no, they had it. We're done for. This hand's solid. Like this hand a lot. Giving up crown this early feels kind of bad, but also like they probably just have the hiss here.
I agree.
So I'm probably just going to give crown and just protect my Entwined Lightning. Now we are pitch stacking, not a great hand here, but second strike could be pretty good depending on what we're looking at.
Second strike is insane because they don't have AB.
Oh, we have the grasp. We have the grasp. I've never played against a new that doesn't have Arcane Barrier. I don't know what to do with myself. They're just going to play Count Your Blessings and we're going to cry. Oh, no, they had the hiss. Ooh, Surgicals kind of sucks.
Probably block like this, right?
So they have nothing floating. They can't Alluring Wave us.
Yeah, so it's 3, 4,
yeah,
4.
No, this hand's good. Yep, I like this hand a lot. God, the Rune Chant's so free. It's free real estate, chat.
Free real estate.
Aggro, probably streamer. I've played the most next to Simon. Listen, all you've ever had to do was ask to play against me, dude. Josh, you just never do. Sink below here. And then the Static Shock.
What a fool. What a fool. Should have saved it. What a fool.
That's right. Tell him. Our opponent falls into 37. We're going to Arsenal the Lightning Surge.
Oh, we're the fool. I'm just kidding.
We played ourselves.
Actually, I think it's correct here to give 6, play this, Tunic Starfall, throw 4, Arsenal Discharge.
So,
3-card 10.
I'm very inclined in matchups like this to say no blocks. Personally,
Holy
I really like saying no blocks and just going down to 29. I'm okay giving up the Lightning Surge here because it means that I can go Tunic Starfall, play the Discharge, and then go E-Strike for 10 and Arsenal the Exude.
Okay, sure. You're a better gamer than me in this matchup. This is like a matchup I don't really exactly know. I am a new hater. I think new is like one of the worst decks that's ever been good.
Ooh, dude, I don't know, man. New's pretty solid in the metagame right now.
That's what I'm saying though. Like maybe I'm a little biased, a little enigma pilled, but I just don't think this deck's good. Never have, never. Like I could lose to it 10 times over, and I would just never believe it.
And you still okay? The fact that they're playing Siren's Call into us, they have no idea what's going on.
I don't know what's going on, so we're in the same boat.
Yeah, they have no idea what's going on. Sorry, I know that's like aggressive, and I'm just being like that's very rude to say, but man, them showing me that they brought in Siren's Call is like I can very confidently say that is not a good sideboard option for them. There's definitely a better card.
I've never seen Blue Infect though. That's kind of spicy.
So this is a time when it's actually very free to block with both the cards and somersault them. What did we Arsenal?
Exude.
Exude, yeah. So I just like blocking these and somersaulting them.
Oh, it's our 1-card 6.
It's insane.
I'm pretty sure we're supposed to actually activate Aurora, throw 4, resolution step, play discharge, throw 7, Arsenal Call in the Flash, correct?
Yeah, I would activate Aurora right now.
Yeah.
So that we can get value out of this next turn for sure.
Yeah.
We are leaving the Starfall off the table, which feels a little bad because in these fatigue matchups, we need to get as much value out of Starfall as we can.
Mm-hmm.
But the value that you get off of Gone in a Flash is just insane here.
Awesome. This game's too easy, man. You didn't tell me it was this easy the whole time. Throw 7, and then... Look at this. Look at this. Oh, we are gaming.
They very quickly said no blocks. I don't know. That scares me a little bit. What would you say is Aurora's win rate against Count Your Blessings new? I mean, are you asking me what my win rate is, or are you asking me what I think the general population's win rate is? Fuji, I just want to make sure because I think I have a very positive win rate into Count Your Blessings new, but there's also a lot of games I would tell you when I've gotten pretty lucky with my draws sometimes against people I've played against. So, oh, I've never said no blacks fast enough, dude.
That explains why
So
he
they're
didn't
gonna
block.
activate mask. Yeah, we have a Gone in a Flash in Arsenal.
I think we're supposed to get rid of. I don't know.
This is a weird decision. I almost think we're gonna use snaps here.
Snapperoonies?
Maybe.
Okay.
It's like, am I lagging or are we still waiting on our opponent?
Our opponent's just taking a bit. They're just enjoying their day.
So they're gonna activate mask. I guess we have to get rid of the exude here.
Okay.
That's what I would think anyway.
Interesting. Okay. And then we know they have a chi, so they could possibly go like CNC here, which would be really good. They can go Miss Blade into something.
I was like, Mistblade into like Bonds or Persuasive would be pretty bad for us here. Codex is also not great because they're gonna get a leave no witnesses. We have a Gone in a Flash. So I actually think we're just gonna block Grasp and Burn Up and Shock here.
And then throw 7 and then Arsenal Arc Lightning.
Yeah.
I like
That's
it.
exactly what I would do.
See, we're on the same wavelength. I'm just gonna see you in the finals of Battlehard Charlotte.
Absolutely, dude.
Yeah.
Listen, I did lose to Count Your Blessings new on stream, and you're right. That is true. But if you go back and watch that game, Lucas drew very well, and I drew very poorly the first 2 turns of the game. That game, I started out on the back foot and was not able to crawl back. I mean, Lucas played very well, don't get me wrong, but Lucas also drew very hot that game.
I just remember that game because I'm at Bucky's on my way home, and I look down and I see your name is AGGROBLAZE96 on stream, and I thought that was the funniest thing in the world.
Ethan asked me if I wanted to be AGGROBLAZE or if I wanted to be Zach, and I was like, fam, you already know the answer to that. And he was like, my man.
I declare no blocks here.
Every time. I mean, this is probably like a whatever it's called. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. I'm assuming it's just a Nick.
Who? No, I'm just kidding. What card would you like to get rid of, sir?
Probably the Burn Up and Shock. I think Lightning Press has more gotcha value at the end of the game, so I like keeping it in our deck. Yep, and it's just a Nick. So the top card.
No, I wanted that one. No.
So we're basically at 15.
Yeah. So we're supposed to play Arc.
Yeah. It's Arc Lightning. I'm curious to know how they pitch. And then those they take. Oh, that's right. They can't. My God, I keep forgetting. Yeah, it's just draw a card, putting the Lightning Press on the bottom here. Because the Fry is 4 points and the Lightning Press is 3 points.
Woo!
Such a good draw. We might throw this at them.
I think that is a good possibility. I'll have to math out and see like how it affects the math of the matchup.
Yeah, for sure.
Because like it's really risky for them to take like the Starfall here. So that would go
This
down.
would put them down to 4 if they took this. I would think they would at least block with undertow stilettos in a. Yeah.
I gotta think about this. Because now we're in a weird situation where, like, if we...
They played 1 Codex, right?
Yeah, if we throw this Lightning Surge, and we snap it, they go to 1, if they don't block it. Which is just a grass activation win.
Right.
If they don't have a Count Your Blessings. But they decided to keep their whole hand, which means that we're going to get max disrupted. So we might just take a turn off next turn. It might be correct to throw this.
That's the hard debate here. I don't know. How many arc lightnings have we played?
One, I believe. One. It's the
Yeah.
lonely
So yeah, I mean, I think I'm a firm believer that you win games like this by utilizing every card you have in your deck, and there's a risk no matter how we decide to play this out here.
Mm-hmm.
I like throwing the lightning surge at them. I guess like the real question is Snapdragon's worth more than one value? And I think the answer just has to be yes there. Especially considering that Alluring Wave and Stilettos are off the table. This is almost assuredly going to be a Bonds of Agony. Like this is the textbook take a bunch of damage new player hand where you have Bonds of Agony with Go Again into like Disruption Piece to try and like clear it out. And right now, unless I'm lagging, our opponent's debating whether to block with a Command and Conquer or with a Leave No Witnesses. Yeah, I would save the snap.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. And then we'll see what we draw. Cool. Oh my god, if we didn't save that freaking snap. Oh my god, we could have.
Oh my god, I know.
Oh my god. I don't even know what to do here. Do I block like this and Tunic?
I'm thinking about blocking Burn Up and Shock and Tunic here.
Wait.
The problem is...
Hold on. We can play both our channels, then burn up them.
We actually can. So yeah, no blocks to the moon. Let's get him. Let's get him. Taylor's such a gamer, dude.
And then we're just going to draw the
Hey, King, what's up, dude? Oh no, gaining a life.
We're just going to draw the other burn up shock.
And just get him.
Yeah. Put the fear of God in our opponent.
If there's one more burn up and shock in our deck, we probably should have done this in response to the...
I agree.
Like we 100% should have done this in response to the channel or to them gaining a life.
I know.
Just in case we do draw it.
But that'd be hilarious if we do draw it. I'm just going to type in chat I won and then just concede.
Yo, Will, what's up, dude? How are you, buddy?
Opponent is confused.
They are mass confused. I agree. I'm also confused and scared. Oh, Sag.
You know what, opponent? Take that one, and then you can take either card. So now we gotta, like, then we just throw 4 that they have to block with either a D-React or 2 cards from hand. We get to draw a card and have an arsenal. So that's really nice. They can give us Tunic too, I guess. So
I think taking the Exude is smart.
Yeah, it was a gamer moment from them. They saw through our tricks.
They saw the charade.
Ooh, that's a good word. That's a good word.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
I'm gonna write that one down.
I wrote it down so I remember.
Oh god, we had the same joke. Oh my god. Who are you?
Oh, dude, I've been hanging out with you too much, man. All the jokes are just falling into place.
Oh.
Yo, Pausarino, big dog.
He said sorry. I'm gonna reply no. Like, what does that even mean, dog? It's like, I don't know.
I guess he clicked too many times, bro.
I get that. Give me Tunic. Nom. Give me Tunic.
I do think there's a real consideration here, Kit, like you were saying, to actually pitching the Starfall or to pitching the Flittering Charge to be able to keep one of the channels around. I think that's a real consideration, especially considering that they do not have any Arcane Barrier. Yo, no blocks as fast as you can. Oh my god, dude. It's free real estate. This guy doesn't even understand how dead he is.
I love Fab.
Whatever the anime show is where they like say you're already dead in Japanese. I can't remember what it says. But...
Umae wa shindaru. Nani?
Okay, every nerd knows what that is except for me, I swear.
It's just like a staple. Like, I was born knowing it.
Oh, I see. I see.
Yeah.
I see you found your alt account earlier today. I did find my alt account. Taylor said he had something special just for me. I know.
AGGROBLAZE96.
I know he only uses it when he's trying to snipe me when I'm live.
That, yeah, sure. That's
It's from
completely it.
Fist of the North Star.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody in my chat knows this except for me.
Umaiwa Shindaru. Nani?
So they go to 3, they go to 2, they go to 1, they go to 0. They're just dead off arcane.
They can have count your blessings.
They could have count your blessings. I'm still playing to the grasp here.
Oh, 100%. You go grasp into Starfall.
Yeah, force them to have it.
I'm always going to, yeah. Dude, we're 4-0 today. I believe we're 4-0. I'm not
We're 3-0. We're 3-0.
But we're about to
He
be
said
4-0.
it too early. He said it.
Oh, yeah. Watch this. You ready? They're going to go 2.
They have to have a count your blessings. That or they were just truly banking on us not having the blue. I can only assume they were banking on us not having the blue if they don't have count your blessings. Count your blessings is 5 life here.
Oh, my gosh.
4 life here. Oh, Value Town. Maybe they don't have another card that blocks and they go to 1. Okay, they do. So they're going to go to 3.
Oh, my gosh. Get
Hand's
out of
insane.
here. Oh, my gosh. Oh,
We just
my.
always have it, dude.
So we actually want to use Somersault here, correct? Because we actually want to be able to go Tunic Starfall?
Yeah, so we can somersault this now, resolution, whenever Taylor's too cool. He does it now because he thinks
I
it's too
never
fun.
wait until like the last moment. I just do it whenever I can. I think that's like so crazy. I remember when old Prism players used to be like, in resolution stuff, I'll activate Prism to give my Herald go again. I'm like, oh, that's cool. And then we
It's so funny because I knew people that used to do that, and then I remember they would actually miss triggers, and like they would forget.
Fry, get out of here. Okay. I'm locked. I'm gonna go home tomorrow after work. I'm gonna get an appointment with my tattoo artist. I'm gonna get Aurora tattooed on my chest. I'm like,
I love it, dude.
we're locked.
I absolutely love that, dude. 4-0. This guy's unstoppable. I haven't given him a piece of advice other than how to sideboard in like 4 games.
What are you talking about? You told me how to like play the cards. Like I didn't know what Flittering Charge was before today. I had to read it.
Dude, you taught Ford and RTN yesterday with Aurora, and you're going to tell me you didn't know what the cards were? This guy.
Okay, this
guy.
is a great. I'm excited for this. Okay, second, right?
Hang on, I got to look. I haven't played this matchup in a while. Yeah, we want to go second.
Okay.
You want Tunic in this matchup?
Okay. Do I want Lightning Greaves?
Yes, you do, because sometimes we do have to pitch. It kind of sucks. In this matchup, we want Fries, Second Strikes, Exudes, and we're going to play 60.
When in the hell are we ever going to play Flicker Wisp? I keep wanting to put it in, but you keep rejecting me.
Enigma.
Oh, Enigma's not real. Okay.
You've said that like 3 times about real staple decks in the metagame tonight.
Well, it ain't my fault that you keep bringing up fake decks, okay? Jeez, man.
Bro. This guy.
Okay, so our hand is... So we actually can make an embodiment. We're not going to, but we could. But
we could if we wanted to, but I don't think it's worth it.
Yeah. So if I'm correct, we're going to want to go Lightning, Somersault it in Resolution Step, pitch to Starfall, and then go Static Shock, Arsenaling, Exude.
That's exactly what I would do.
Dude,
this guy's a gamer, bro.
I wouldn't be here without you, buddy. You're my #1 inspiration on Aurora. Thank you for everything you do.
I'm glad I could help. I'll be sure to keep that in mind when next week you're saying the same things to Kevin.
Buddy, I've tried playing Prism. Something about that deck, I just don't get. Like, like, in my head, I'm Picasso, but as soon as my hands touch the cards, I don't know where it goes.
In my head, I'm Picasso. Are you guys going to play Prism next week?
Yeah.
Good. I'm excited to watch that.
Yeah, he's going to show me how a Balhar winner does it.
I will have to try and stream snipe a game from you all.
I would love that.
I love that matchup.
I actually did play the Prism Aurora matchup yesterday. if Aurora goes second, it feels very bad for the Prism. I felt.
It's really interesting. I don't know. I think Prism's favored pretty much no matter how they go, if you want the truth.
Oh.
But I think the matchup's a lot of fun.
And that's all that really matters at the end of the day, right?
Exactly. He gets it.
No,
Oh, no blocks to the moon.
no blockies.
Dude, deal. That's right. In resolution step. I actually did not know that foil sizzles existed. If you'll excuse me, I need to step to TCG player really quick.
They do. You can get them from the deck box that has Aurora on it.
What?
Yeah, no, like the sleeves. There's a foil scissor in there. Yeah, I'm serious.
You're trolling me, dude. There's no shot you're being for real.
I would never lie to you, AGGROBLAZE96.
Somebody clip that shit. Somebody clip that shit for me to use it against him later.
That's fine. I would never lie. I am a good Samaritan boy. I don't know what the...
The fact that you just called yourself a good Samaritan boy is really weird, dude.
Yeah, it is. My bad. Listen, I'm having way too much fun with this.
Okay, everybody in my chat's telling me that you're actually telling me the truth right now.
Yeah.
It's the only reason I believe it. Only reason I believe it.
What does that even mean, dog? I'm just trying to help. I'm trying to help a man.
Taylor's the herald of just draw better. Expecting good takes from him is just you being dumb. Dude, Taylor telling me to draw better is good takes.
That's the best take.
If they keep 2 cards, you throw the exude here.
Easy. I was already going to throw it anyway.
My man.
Because it
now they're going to block with Command and Conquer. Oh, just kidding.
I was going to say Plow, but they don't have any Earth.
That would have been fine too. Plow, Command and Conquer.
This hand sucks.
It's not great. I would actually...
I don't hate AB. Actually, we don't AB. We throw Gone the Flash.
So I think we block with the Shockwave.
I agree.
So like we no AB, block with Shockwave, throw Gone in the Flash, activate Aurora, and then Arsenal Snatch.
I love it. I love it. But we can do it in resolution step.
That's right, resolution step only. Of course, I believe you guys. You guys have never lied to me.
Exactly.
You know what? Come to think of it, I'm giving Taylor so much shit. I don't think Taylor's ever lied to me either. Taylor has explicitly told me I cannot tell you the answer to this because I'm testing this with my team. He has told me that before, which is technically Taylor being honest with me. Boo.
Okay. Well, there's gonna be another snatch on top of our deck.
Bro, never didn't have it.
Even better.
When you drew a generic, I was like, holy shit, he actually just called a shot.
Arc Light. No, actually, I think I want to Arsenal this. No, I don't.
Yeah, I would think so too. Since we have so we don't have that much go again this turn. So we can throw Exude for 7.
And then Starfall with 4 and Arsenal Arclight?
Yeah.
Or do you want to try to use Tunic and figure it
out? I
would
save Tunic for next turn. There's only like 6 blues in our deck, so we can pitch the Somersault. Somersault is an amazing second cycle card because it allows us to block 5 or 6 and then get our cards back and play offense with them when they're trying to pitch stack failings against us.
That's a true gamer's moment. Okay. It's a true gamer moment. I like it.
I say one thing. I give one real opinion about the game, and he says it's a real gamer moment. You know what? I'm just going to take the compliment. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
What are you talking about? I was just having a good time. Do you remember that one time you were learning Azalea and you got really mad at me?
Yes. Of course I remember that.
Okay, I just want to make sure I wasn't the only one that remembers that. Fever dream.
Dude, yeah, okay, so let me tell you this whole story here since Taylor's playing the deck and I'm not even like really contributing at this point. I'm playing Azalea at Battle Hardened Atlanta. Like after day 1, Battle Hardened Atlanta, I think is where we were. I sit down to play Azalea. I've never played Azalea a game in my life. I am 2 turns in and Taylor is standing behind me and he goes, "What are you doing?" And I went, "Oh, is that not what you would do?" And he was like, "No, just don't block." And then like goes through his lines and completely by luck, yeah, absolutely. He just like happens to hit what he needed would have won him the game. And then he's like, "Oh, can I play a game?" And I'm like, "Will you show me how to play the deck?" And he goes, "No, absolutely not." And I'm like, "Are you shitting me?" And then I was so angry at him because I was like, "Taylor, you can at least give me the decency of showing me how to play the deck."
That's so
He was
bad.
not having it.
I don't know, like I don't know how to teach people. That's my issue. Is like I play everything off of like pure intuition and like how like I view the game as like I play it like puzzle based. Like I know exactly what I'm gonna do because I've done it 1,000 times, and that's it. That's just it.
So your buddy, I don't know his name, taller, skinny guy, came up to me after that and was like, "Hey, just to let you know, like Taylor just actually cannot teach people how to play the game."
Oh, wrong one.
And I was like, "Oh, okay, well, cool." I was like, "Yeah, I definitely would have played the lightning surge there."
Yeah, yeah. Actually, this is actually a mental game, so he'll actually give me 3 cards to prevent this from having to go again. It's
I
actually,
see, dude.
yeah,
You're living in 2040, bro. 2040.
yeah, yeah. It's like a known thing that like if you ever like sit down and ask me questions about like why I picked a line in like a tournament, the answer is I have no idea. I just kind of made it up, and that's kind of like the funny running joke with all the guys.
I mean, it feels very real.
I don't know what I'm doing right now. I just clicking buttons and I'm just doing the right line.
I mean, dude, you're crushing it.
Would you Arsenal this though?
If he has 3 cards in hand, probably not because he hasn't. I think he can plow here.
Okay, that makes sense. Just like
Yeah, so I would just throw it just as value. We are like setting up potential to like have like a hand that doesn't go again next turn, or like really have like an awkward clunker here. But I think with how our opponents kept cards, it's worth it, bro.
this is a really good hand. Yeah, same
Um,
Kevin. I just play like the reason I'm good at this game is because I played it 1,000 times. I think we put this at the bottom. We throw 7 and and then we Arsenal Arclight thoughts.
so I would Arsenal the channel and bottom the Arc Lightning because if they have a plow under their last Command and Conquer, we can play the channel.
You're so true. And then I want to get value out of my equipment now.
Yeah, it's great. This is a great time to give equipment value here.
Yeah.
You sent me 2 sound clips on Discord. Dude, I cannot wait to hear these sound bites. Thank you, Pockets. Thank you.
Kevin, the next week's stream is going to be great when we're both just like, why'd you do that? It's like, I don't know. I think that was correct. I'm like, okay, sounds good.
I cannot wait to hear this stream next
Oh
week.
yeah,
My stream next week is just going to be a watch party of your stream. Is really all it's going to be.
the one that's gonna be really fun is like Kevin's next week because like I've known Kevin for 3 years, 4 years now, and
Oh, that's awesome.
he keeps beating me. Oh, look, you were right. Oh my god, dude,
Dude,
gamer.
dude, we're like 30 turns ahead of this kid right now.
Uh, yeah. So we go 3, 2, 4.
Drew just came into my chat and said, I got so scared, clicked on the wrong stream, and thought Zach shaved his head. Oh my God, Drew, I love you, dude. Oh, man. Oh, I can't wait to see the Dream Memes channel tonight after the stream tonight. I cannot wait.
I'm scared. I'm not a part of it, but I'm scared.
It's going to be fun.
Oh. So we got 2, then 4, threatening a draw. The draw doesn't matter.
Yeah, the chess piece is kind of unfortunate because it just gives our opponent the ability to just give us 2 cards here and just be able to still throw like a Command and Conquer or a Felling. And we are at 9, so it... Wow, what? Wait, did we play... This is insane. Current Funnel, into Snatch, into Static Shock. We could like activate Aurora and do some stuff like that and try to like set up an arsenal, but they're at 6.
This is way funnier. I just, yeah. Cool. Calming breeze?
I mean, doesn't really do anything with the setup of your Embodiment of Earth hand, so I'm intrigued by this. I mean, maybe they're all attack actions.
Dog, it was right there. It was right in front of you.
I really don't understand why they played the Calming Breeze.
I don't know what's happening. Mom, come pick me up.
I
I'm
don't.
scared.
I don't know what's happening either.
They were doing so well.
Yo, what is going on? It's got to be a fouling. Oh, Betterino, big dog. Oh, this is so good, dude.
Do we just take it?
God, I love when people throw this card at me. I'm trying to think if we want to block with the Heaven's Claws or if we want to throw it. So the extra Heaven's Claws lets us go. We go Burn Up and Shock, Starfall. We have 2 floating. We.
I think we take it. Trust.
Okay. All right. Go for it. Go for it.
Trust.
The bald man will be part of it whether he likes it or not. Oh, Trent, I love this.
I'm feeling it.
I want to know if they go to 1 here. This is such a tricky situation because giving us an extra card is just like
good, Kevin.
So bad.
Give us 1 card for 1.
Taylor didn't say he loved me when I went over there, so now I'm back here. Well, Drew, guess what? I love you. I'd never not tell you that. Got all the love for the homies. You can ignore Taylor.
What? Are we like parents fighting for our kid right now? Like, what's happening?
Yeah, 100%, dude. No shame.
I respect it. Okay. Are you gonna block with something else, or are you gonna let me draw a card? Huh? That's what I'd be doing in paper right now. I'd be like, are you sure?
I can confirm you do talk to me like this when we play games.
I mean, that's how you like. That's how you get your opponent rattled. Like, oh my god.
It's the mental advantage. I need to leave. I don't want to be caught in the middle of a love triangle. You're already caught in the middle of this love triangle. It sends such a message for you to lead on blue Heaven's Claws after activating Aurora. So we're going to get a card, and we're going to get Barkskin here.
This is fine.
God, you love to see it. Value Town, population us.
It's about sending a message. Oh,
no one wants to be watching a caller runner up. Bro, you all are absolute savages. Sam is brutal. I actually love the grasp activation.
Thank you. I'll be here all week. E-strike draw a card. So it's like E-strike draw a card.
Dude, is that Mara? Is Mara over there?
No, Kevin. Oh.
Dude, Mara was giving me so much shit the other night at our RTN, bro.
Oh, she was at your RTN too? She was at my RTN.
Yeah, she came to our RTN the other day and was just like talking mad trash to me because I didn't draw a card. This hand's just stonks, bro.
Trust.
Oh, never didn't have it. Never didn't have it. Just gets Calming Breeze. It still doesn't matter.
Hold on. I think there's a cool line here.
All right, well, you take the cool line. Taylor sounds like a more fraternity man sant. What is fraternity?
Oh, he's talking about like a college bro.
Oh, like a frat.
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, you know what? Taylor does strike me as a gym bro. You did not just crack lightning creeps on this poor person.
Oh, come on. That was a cool line, right?
It was a cool line. I have to admit it was a cool line.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. I think I'm ready for Battle Hardened Charlotte.
I think you're ready for Battle Hardened Charlotte, dude. We're 5-0. And by we, I mean you. I'm just sitting here.
No, it's us. Okay.
Look, I am referencing the sideboard guide, and you're taking it to him, pal.
Look,
taking it to him.
The issue is, whenever me and you go to Battle Hardened Charlotte, I can't stand up in the middle of round 4 and be like, Zach, come here. What do I do? That's the issue.
Listen, if there was ever a world where I genuinely thought you needed my advice, I would be more than happy to help you.
We got one more game in us. Is that good with you? One more game.
Deal,
See if we can
dude.
end up
I'm
at
in.
like 6-0, 5-0,
We're
6-0.
going for the clean half dozen sweep.
Like I mean that is locking you into top 8 of a Battlehorn going 6-0, right?
That's true. You're right. He's not wrong.
Yeah. Okay, Uzuri. You want to go second, right? Tempo?
We want to go second. Yeah, absolutely. This is an interesting matchup that I don't play a lot of. I don't even have anything in here for how I sideboard. So I would say we want Carapace in this matchup.
Okay.
I think Carapace is probably better if I had to guess.
Probably Exude.
Exudes are, you know what? Let's just board the same way we do for new. Exude, second strikes, and fries. Go get them.
Oh my gosh, attack me, attack me, attack me, attack me, attack me.
You love when you draw one of these on the first turn of the game, dude. I did not know that fraternities was an American thing only. That doesn't really surprise me, but
Why not playing headpiece combo, someone asked.
I've never really considered playing combo into Azuri with how disruptive they are. It's just never really seemed like something that we should be doing. There's way too much disruption that you cannot account for to be running combo.
Okay.
You've tried access, like, you know, that's like, I'm not saying that. I just, it's not because of the amount of disruption it offers.
Hold on, man. You're sounding like a robot. You're
Oh
roboting
boy.
me. Is it me or you?
I think it's you because you're roboting too. Chad, am I lagging?
Okay, we're back. Can you hear me?
Okay, it's Taylor. Can you hear me, dude?
Yeah. I can hear you now.
Okay. All right. We're good then.
I've learned a little bit about streaming, and we'll have better streams next week probably.
Dude, Taylor's got this figured out, man. It's week 1. Oh, activate Aurora every time. Every time. You love to see it. Get in the bread zone, big fella.
Dude, I'm feeling feral.
Double lightning press is wild.
But we're gonna put one back, right? And we're
Yeah,
gonna...
no, for sure.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just, dude, you're so good at this game.
Here's my 4-card 16. Is that right? Yeah. Uzuri takes too many cards for combo. Correct. Sean says, "Can you dodge me at Charlotte, Taylor, and Zach? Because he will be on."
Damn.
Jarl."
Damn, that was savage.
The
Dude,
answer is yes.
so the last time I played Sean was when he rickrolled me in the top 8 of that ProQuest when he was on Victor.
Oh.
Is that Sean? Is that Sean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the last time I played him. Absolutely dumpstered me, bro.
Last time I played Sean, I beat him on Zin. I was on Zin and he was on Victor.
Kevin just said in my chat, 4-card 16 is adorable. Meet my 4-card 22.
That's next week?
I was like, my dude's coming on your stream next week and he's already talking trash. I love it.
I love trash talk. It's one of my favorite pastimes. No blockies.
Yeah, deal, dude.
Oh, and there's a blue on top. God.
We're so good at this game.
I've never been better at a card game than I am right now. Oh my gosh.
Not the play I would have made.
Really?
I would not have attacked with the current funnel.
Ooh.
You're giving up attacking with Starfall here.
I know, but it's the same math, isn't it? Except for...
It's not the same math. It's less points, and you have a burn up and shock in play. And if you were going to make this play, I would lead on the Exude instead of the Entwine after the current funnel.
Good point. Good point. See? This is why we need you.
Needs a strong word. But activating Aurora here and pitching the current funnel is
You're
the
right.
same thing
You're right.
to throw Starfall.
See? I
Oh,
get
this
it.
hand's so good, dude.
I just take 3 here, correct?
Yeah, I would. I mean, there's a good chance they like gain a life here, but it is what it is. It's like when they snap in Codex, we cry. Hit another blue. Damn. Never lucky.
So question here. Do you actually play the burn up shock, or do you just throw the 12 in Arsenal?
Since we have Crown of like having the Crown of Providence up makes me want to keep the burn up and shock here.
I like it.
There's also a weird line where like we no, you can keep going. You can keep going. I'm just going to talk about the differences here in the lines.
Oh, yeah.
There's also a line where we play the burn up and shock, and then we go Ravenous Rabble into Entwine Lightning Fuse with Lightning Surge, and just like try to do everything here. Or they don't have a defense reaction, and we force we force all 4 cards out of their hand with the Rabble and the Entwine, and we get to Arsenal the Lightning Surge, or just throw the Lightning Surge and push a ton of damage.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't hate arsenaling the burn up and shock because we have Crown available, and it's all really dependent upon whether they have a defense reaction or not.
It does not seem like they do. They have a very aggressive.
Also, the fact that they've said no blocks is terrifying to me right now.
No, it's not. You just gotta believe.
I'm believing.
Ooh, hello there.
Oh, deal.
No blockies.
Oh my god, dude! I love when they throw cards like this in the 1-for-5 that gets +1 and go again.
Oh, the looking for scrap.
Yeah, like when you throw those cards at me, I'm just like, oh, thank God, it's free real estate.
It's free real estate.
Yeah, we definitely could have played. We definitely could have played the burn up and shock that turn, but I like the idea of having the 5-card hand. Especially with their hand, we probably would have pushed through some damage here. I killed my semifinals and finals opponents both last RTN using the instant side of shock. It is a very fun way to win the game, Matt. It is a very, very fun way to win the game. I also just noticed that our opponent has no arcane barrier against us. This is like the second assassin we played into tonight with no AB. Did the meta shift, or am I going crazy? Like, what's going on right now?
They're just having a good time.
Dude.
Okay.
Deal.
But this could be a CNC.
Oh, that's right. They can swap this in. I always forget about this. It's probably best to just crown and play our 5-card hand, considering we're up 8 points already.
Oh, thank God you were going to say that. I was getting really scared.
I always forget against Azuri that they can do this.
Are we getting pummeled? What is this? Oh, dun, 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 dun.
God, our hand is so good, dude. It's criminal how good our hand is.
Okay, so we played discharge, and then we throw 10? Like, what's your preference here? Or do we throw 8 and then the 4? I mean,
so
that's probably correct.
We could, like, I think throwing 10 is probably just your best play, and then arsenaling the Lightning Surge. If we had a card we were pretty, like, meh about arsenaling, we could pitch the Lightning Surge to Starfall, because technically they are probably trying to fatigue us, and the more often we can throw Starfall, the better off we're going to be. Yeah, see, just pushing through damage like this is so good, and we get to arsenal the Lightning Surge.
Ooh.
Oh, this hand's so good. My God. I love these hands.
So, Arc Lightning.
Yep, Static Shock from hand. We're going to pitch the discharge to Starfall so that we can keep it for second cycle with the 0-for-4 we just pitched.
Okay.
They're going to shame concede.
I think we're
Never.
gamers.
Never didn't have it, dude. All right, so you heard it. We went 6-0. Taylor's locked in. He's going to be playing my 80-card list. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to force him to do that. But I think Taylor might really be playing Aurora.
You make it sound like it's like a murder mystery. Like, oh, it
I mean, I'm just saying. Listen, do you know how many times your ass has changed decks on me at the last second for some random nonsense that you pulled out of your backpack? And I know it's not just me. I know you do it to everybody. But I'm just saying, it happens all the time.
I'm just really bipolar when it comes to deck choices, man.
Until Saturday morning when I see your ass holding an Aurora round 1, I will believe it then.
That's a very fair statement. So do you know what deck I do hate? I hate Syndra. I just need to get that off my chest. Okay.
Why do you hate it? Like, do you hate playing it, or do you think it's a bad deck? I just want to
I
clarify.
think it's overrated. I think it's good, but it's not like as good as like it winning two callings back to back feel kind of fluky. They're good.
I agree. I think that someone had to have like a pretty crazy run off camera to have that happen back to back like that.
Yeah, that's my opinion. That's my opinion.
All right, so but I have a couple questions for you before we wrap up here. Like,
Sure.
and if you need to cut the stream off, we can.
No,
but like,
no,
if
no,
you
no. Let's chat.
all right. So earlier in the stream, for anybody who missed it, Taylor talked about how he thinks New is one of the most overrated best decks in the format. So just to clarify, Taylor is talking about when you have a deck that is like considered one of the best decks in the format. He thinks that New is one of the worst best decks of the format of all time. Talk to me about why you feel that way.
I think there is a deck that is very underrated right now that should be feared a lot more than it is. I think Enigma is exponentially better than what anyone thinks.
Completely agree.
And maybe I'm biased because it's what I test into, and the guy that I test into is one of the best Enigma players.
Well, he's okay, I guess. I'm
Yeah,
kidding.
couple of calling top 16s, top 4 snats. Maybe I'm a little
He
biased.
actually, we have had this conversation multiple times at locals. We actually think, and I'm not going to say their name in case like you're hiding their name for some reason. I don't.
No,
Maybe they have a thing about.
It's very obvious. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So I think Aaron is one of the better players that does not get the recognition he deserves. Like,
Yeah.
I think Aaron is one of the like better Flesh and Blood players there is in the game in general.
Gotcha. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Hold on, I'm trying to get this to load because I want to talk a little bit. Like let's spend like 5 minutes talking about best decks and ideas for Battlehard.
Let's do it.
So, if I was going to Battlehard Charlotte, I think there'd be maybe 6 to 7 decks I'd be bringing. And
Okay.
I think Azalea is an okay pick. I wouldn't bring Dio. I wouldn't bring Dash IO. I wouldn't bring Dory. It's not my thing.
Okay.
Enigma is definitely like what I would. Florian, I think, is a great sleeper pick.
Yep, for sure.
Jarl, I think, is kind of mid. But let me specify. Jarl is a polarizing deck. Would you agree?
Yeah, no, for sure. 100%.
The issue is if you get paired into a good Florian or a good Enigma, you just lose.
If you hit the right field with Jarl, you're going to have a field day.
Yeah, but like if a frog had wings, he wouldn't bump his butt when he jumped. I was like, that's such a crazy statement. It's like, oh, I'm playing Kasai, and if I hit the perfect field of 17 Betsies, I'm gonna win the Pro Tour. It's like,
I didn't say you should bring Jarl because of that. I was making a statement saying that Jarl, if he hits the right field, is a very good deck for the day. I won a ProQuest playing Victor last season, and I don't think Victor was good in the meta at all.
Okay, so out of like the 10-ish playable decks, right?
Okay.
Aurora, Azalea, Syndra, Enigma, Florian, Jarl, New, Prism, Verdance. You can kind of like people tell me it's good,
Sure.
people tell me it's bad, whatever. Victor, which I think is a playable deck if you hit the right field. Vincent and Zen. Out of those heroes, what do you think is probably the worst? Like let's walk backwards. Without Viscera in the field, what deck would you like? Would it be Verdance or Victor?
The worst in this field right here, and this is definitely my bias speaking, but I'm going to have to definitely say that the worst is Verdance, in my opinion.
Okay, so we'll take her out. What's next? Like we're going to chop it one by one until we get like 6. And then we can talk.
I would cut Jarl before I would cut Victor. I know that's a very outlandish take to a lot of people, but I think Victor does a lot of the same things. He punishes aggro decks in the same way that Jarl does, in a different fashion.
Yeah, except for he has 3 0 for 7s and then 3 0 for 8s if you're rolling hot.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Okay. So from this pile, what would you cut?
Okay, so when we talk about these decks, and I want to make sure I understand, are we saying that you're playing these decks at optimal potential at all times?
Yeah, 100% perfect perfect play. You still have the same RNG variance as any other deck, but like you're playing, on top of your game. You're playing the best you have.
So if you're playing, if you give Vincent to a very good Vincent player who has tons of reps into the
Mhm.
deck and understands all the like intricate play patterns, I think it is honestly one of the best decks in the format right now.
Ooh.
I know I listen, this is like one of my hot takes right now with currently what's going on. I think that Vincent, when played at the highest level, is one of the best decks in the format. It does have a bad Viserai matchup, in my opinion. Like it
Well,
has a rougher Viserai matchup, which is why it's not being played.
I have some good news for
But
you about the
go
Viscerai.
ahead. Oh yeah, do you?
So anyway, earlier today, Viscerai is gone.
I know this crazy thing happened today. So I actually think that Vincent's a lot better than people think.
Hmm.
It's weird because I've been saying that Prism is a sleeper pick for the last like month now with the whole like with the way the metagame's shaped up. And I don't really think it's a sleeper pick anymore. You know, Kevin did win a battle hardened with it, and it's done well at multiple events I've heard of.
Thanks, Kevin.
Yeah,
Uh,
right.
God.
So the deck I would cut next from this list would probably be Azalea.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay.
I know if when Will watches this later, he'll probably cuss my name in his sleep after hearing me say that. But
Okay.
it's just where I would be.
Okay. So, are there any other heroes outside of these you would put higher than these? Any?
No, absolutely not.
Okay. So you think that this would be a playable field? What's your opinions on
Yeah.
Mario?
Oh, okay. So Mario's not on our list. I actually like Mario a lot. All of your games that you play against slip through the cracks, like I'm not going to say they're free, but you're definitely favored. The thing that is keeping Mario out of the metagame right now is new.
Okay, I have some really shocking news for you here.
Hit me with it.
I probably played 300 games of Mario. I brought Mario to an RTN.
Okay.
I think the thing that makes Mario really bad is Shelter and Calming Breeze, and I think New is actually a favorable matchup for Mario.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. So this is definitely a deck I
Oh,
don't have a lot of
Slippy.
experience on. So like if you have all of the experience on Mario, then like I'm
Yeah.
definitely gonna take your word for it.
The issue
Um,
Mario has is that if someone just shelters you at the wrong time, your deck just falls apart, and you just played like a two card, like a four card five or something.
okay.
So someone says, "Where's Slippy?" Okay, we can talk about Slippy too. This deck is weird. I don't know if Slippy's good. I love Slippy, and I think Slippy's playable. And I even like did like a whole RTN write up on Slippy, and I practiced Slippy. The issue I had with Slippy is Syndra. Funny enough, but like a good Syndra, I feel like you just get destroyed.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
so
mean,
that's
that's
me.
fair.
Yeah, but sorry, I'm just reading my chat. But Mario,
No, you're good.
yeah, Mario. I think if Shelter ever falls out or it gets so expensive that no one can afford it, Mario's good again.
So, I mean, yeah, I like honestly, I think when you're considering like a field that you'll run into, like if you're going to leave in decks in this list that you think you might run into, you probably have to leave Azalea on this list because people love Azalea, people love Rangers. So it'll probably be on here. And I think Mario will be on here as well.
Okay.
This is what I would tell you. I think you're very probable to see at a larger event. The two most popular decks with Viserai being gone are probably going to be Aurora and New. They have been dominating. I think they're going to continue to dominate. The
Hmm.
deck that gets the most stock in Viserai leaving is probably Enigma. Now, Enigma still has other tough things to contend with,
Hmm.
like Azalea getting like it's probably going to be played more. And then I think Syndra is still one of the premier aggro decks.
I agree.
Enigma, in my opinion, also struggles into Aurora. It is a very close matchup depending on the build that they have, but I do think that it is Aurora favored. Um, Enigma picks on decks like Victor. It picks on decks like Florian. And when I say picks on, I mean it has a favored matchup. I'm not going to say that it's just like a slam dunk, but I do think that it is favored into a lot of those matchups.
Hmm.
Enigma also does pretty well into like Mario from what I've seen so far. that Mario is like just like a lot of the assassin classes don't have the generic like all in go again that you need to help keep the board clear against Enigma.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. It's an interesting balancing act, and I think Enigma with put in context the defense reaction from this set, whatever it's called. I think that's what it's called, the blue one.
It is.
And quick dodge flexors. You get a lot of value out of playing that deck with the meta shaping this way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I agree. No, I agree. You know what deck
What would you?
no one's talking about is Zen. Isn't that weird?
Okay, let's throw my tinfoil hat on for a second because I'm living on some crazy shit when I say this, and I understand this.
Mm-hmm.
Zen is not being played right now because people are saving it for London.
Oh, big conspiracy. I like it. I like it.
It is 100%. I'm living in the sauce right now. I think Zen is still the best aggro deck in the format right now.
Mm-hmm.
I think Zen is favored into Aurora when they play. I think Zen is favored into Syndra when they play. I think no one is playing it because they want to be able to play it for London.
I love this tinfoil hat. Yeah.
Trust
Zen.
me, it's crazy.
Big Zen is keeping us down right now.
Okay, so Trent, who hangs out in my chat all the time, before I even finish my sentences, I know what you're going to say, and I don't think you're right. I think he just isn't the same sauce anymore.
I think he's the sauce.
So I would ask what changed? Like, what changed in the metagame to make Zen not as good anymore as he wasn't forever ago? 30% into Victor makes sense.
I think
like
his biggest change is that he got more difficult to play, so you only see him at a higher tier level. So like only really like the well performing ones are the ones that know the deck very well.
There was one or two Syndras, or I'm sorry, one or two Zens in the top 8 of Battle Hardened Memphis. I think Cody Williams top 8'd the event playing Zen.
Yeah.
There's quite a few, like, I think people who are still going to play the deck.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, so going into Battle Hardened Charlotte,
Yep.
what are your top 3 decks? Yours personally, what if someone put a gun to your head and was like, what are your top 3 decks? What are they?
If anybody put a gun to my head right now and said pick a deck, I would pick Aurora. Like,
Okay.
I don't think that's a surprise to anybody. I have had the most success with the deck. I won my first Pro Quest with it, top 8 of my first Battle Hardened with it. Like, I really like the deck, and I really like get along with the deck.
Okay.
I want to say Syndra, but I think Syndra, like you, I think Syndra is overrated. I'm actually just not as big of a fan. Victor is on the list just because of how much I like playing Victor. Like, again, it's another deck I really get along with, and I like it a lot. And then my other pick, if you had made me pick a third deck, I would say Enigma.
Okay. So
that would be my top 3. How about you? What's your top 3 right now?
I'm gonna play Aurora and just pray.
He doesn't even need 3. He's got 1. He's taking it all the way.
If I were to guess the best deck in the format, it would be Aurora, followed by Enigma, followed by. What deck do I expect to perform? So it's the weekend. It's 2 weekends after Viscerai rotates out. Probably Prism.
Yeah, so there's this weekend, and then there's next weekend. And I'm going to go to an RTN this weekend just to get some more practice, to see what the metagame looks like. Now, I know RTNs are very subjective to like what those people are playing, but still.
Yeah, the only issue I would have with this lineup is that, in my mind, the Prism Aurora matchup, the Prism Enigma matchup is very Enigma favored. Nobody can ever convince me otherwise. Which, I mean, is kind of a balancing act. So, yeah, I would put these 3 as the best 3 decks going into Charlotte. And then
so I will say
the meta will adjust.
No, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, that's it.
So what I will say, Kevin did tell me to bring up Aaron and his game in like Enigma Prism finals match or something like that.
Oh. Fun fact. Less Enigma favored than anyone else. Well, sorry, I'm reading chat. It's also Kevin.
No, you're good, man.
I believe Aaron won his Enigma Prism game at Nats like 41-0 on stream. and then he did it again in Memphis against the same guy.
Are we talking about his run to top 8 of U.S.
Yeah,
Nationals?
no, in top 8 of Nats he did it. Like
Oh,
on
dude, that's awesome.
like in quarters he 41 0'd Prism
That's wild, dude.
for my game against Aaron. I don't even remember the Prism. The name of the game with you and Kevin. Oh my god. Oh, oh, dude. Oh, actually, that does remind me of the. Kevin also reminded me of one of the biggest punts I've ever seen in Fab, and it was actually from Aaron because he was trying to be too cute. It was a pro quest. Kevin was on Icelander and Aaron is on Bravo.
Okay.
Uh, Aaron's 4 card hand is 3 blues and a Thunderquake. Right?
Okay.
What do you do in that situation?
I mean, I
You're
guess it depends on what the other blues are, but
let's say that just 3 Thunderquakes.
and you're playing against like if you're playing
Icelander,
against Icelander, I
turn 0.
mean, you're probably just like I would like make a surge, swing hammer,
Oh my
and
gosh, on turn 0? No, this isn't
yeah, and
turn.
heave the Thunderquake.
Oh my gosh, what? I feel like I'm living in a nightmare again.
What do you mean? Why is that
Dude,
not the obvious play? You get to take cards out of their hand,
I would have
and then
always
on top of that,
dominated
it's
Thunderquake.
huh?
I would have always dominated Thunderquake on turn 0.
Man, I don't know. What did
What?
Aaron do?
He made a surge and then he did whatever you call it when you pay 3 and to make 3 surges.
So he heaved it
Yeah.
instead of, and you want him to dominate it on turn 0,
Yeah.
like make a surge and dominate.
Yeah, just go to face. I like it. It's one of those things that we still talk about like 2.5, 3 years later. We still go, were you supposed to throw that dominated or heave it?
Dude, I love how like you see the game through one lens, and it is just all gas, no brakes all the time.
But it's the funny thing is that decision point is still being talked about like 3 years later, and we still don't have a correct answer, and we still don't
I
know
would
what we're
I
supposed to
would
do.
love to hear Aaron's side of the story.
I don't.
I'm gonna have to ask him about it next time I see him.
Well, he's gonna be on my stream not next weekend, but the weekend after. You can miss him in chat.
Don't worry, I will be there to ask. I will
Yeah,
be there to ask.
it's one of those questions that like I ask myself. I'm like sitting in the middle of a shower. I'm just like, was he supposed to heave it? You know, like that like really dramatic fashion where you have like your hands on the wall and the hot water's coming out, and you're like, was it?
I was
Was
like,
it?
I can only imagine this like a scene from a movie.
Yeah. Kevin says that was literally 2 years ago later. This is how, yeah, that's how he qualified for Pro Tour Baltimore. So that's how long ago it was.
Wow.
And we still talk
So
about that one line all the time. We're like, was it right? I don't know.
Card Fight King, which I think you know, he hangs out in your all's chat too, said that he would love to see your Mario list, and he asked if you're really down on Assassin.
I am really down on Mario, and my list is just stolen list from the public list. I can actually just show you. I have it favorited because I like it so much. It is Tom's list from Memphis. Here it is. It has 6 blues in the main board.
Interesting.
Yeah, this is the list I've been playing.
You like it?
Yeah. I think it's like the best version of like Mario, in my opinion.
You're a little down on Mario right now?
Yeah. I've been sheltered like too many times. I've been hurt. I've been hurt.
I mean, I definitely think that he's down bad for Mario. That's for sure.
Oh yeah. But
So
no.
uncivilized.
Yeah, this is a fantastic list. There is a YouTube video if anyone ever wants to watch it. A marionette in Memphis. It's a great video.
Okay, nice.
It's an hour and a half discussion about Mario and how he got to this deck. It's a fantastic viewing experience for anybody that's interested. A marionette in Memphis. Make sure everyone saw that video. Okay. But anyway, thank you so much for today, buddy.
Dude, absolutely, man. Thank you, buddy. I had a blast. I enjoyed you absolutely running kids over with my deck. Makes me feel good about my list I put together.
We
So
can we can officially say it has a 100% win rate, right?
Dude, I'm getting on Blue Sky as soon as I hit stop recording or stop streaming.
Yeah.
I'm getting on Blue Sky to be like, dude, my list is cracked.
Yeah, it's like, I'm sorry, was it Mercy? I know your list came second at Worlds, but this one just went 6-0 on stream. They are not the same, okay? I'm sorry.
What an amazing post. What an amazing post.
Yeah, dude, I had such a great time with you. This was a fun learning experience.
Dude, I loved it, man. This was great. I appreciate the invite, man. I appreciate you hanging out tonight.
I will be reaching out so we can work on a little Aurora together for Battlehard in Charlotte. And maybe we can both top 8 with the same 80. That'd be cool, wouldn't it?
I was like, please do. If we can both make it a top 8 on the same 80 man, I'm here for it. I love the idea of that.
Yeah, let's do it. Like, there's nothing stopping us. It's just me and you against the world, buddy.
Dude, you've been playing Marvel Rivals? I was like, it's
Ugh,
us against the world.
we can do it. It's easy.
I love it.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to
Thank
get
you.
out of here, dude. Thanks
Okay.
again. I'll see you later, brother.
Okay, see you, buddy. Okay, it's just me and chat now. I'm gonna move over to that cool chat thing, talk to chat. I want to thank everyone for joining tonight. I had a great time. This was a great first stream. The lag kind of sucked, but we're gonna work on that. Like, I know what's wrong. I can go press some buttons afterwards, and I think it gets fixed. It's just kind of hard to do it, and because he's also streaming on his channel, which is like what I want to be doing. Next week I'll have Kevin Murphy, Prism Battle Hardened winner from what was in Roanoke. I think he's now in the Hampton Roads somewhere. He'll be teaching me how to play Prism. That deck is like Spanish to me. You're in anime. I wish. I wish. Uh, Kevin, I'm so excited to have you next week. Dude, I just want to know when to flip angels. Every time I watch someone play, they just like in the middle of a random priority will flip an angel, and my mind explodes every time. They're like, oh, no blocks, flip an angel. And I'm like, why did they do that? How are they do? And no one can ever explain. And I hopefully you can just show me the light. Am I supposed to get Air Edition? I don't know. How much are angels actually worth? We're gonna find out next week. Anyway,